Jesus Christ.
Name
Starting
pending.
off real nice. Bags, burps, and bitches. All right.
That's gonna be the
Bitches,
episode.
bags, and
My
burps.
name's James, J-Dog, J Money, 3Dog. Ow! I'm here with...
R Niggs, Renato, Runut-ho.
All right.
Ranudo.
Boy, D Nasty.
Yeah, you know D Nasty. We got him in the house. And last but not
Well, I mean,
least,
it's my house.
John Adam Meyer.
Faggot.
yeah, my nigga. All right, so
Hey, he's a white boy that can hang.
All right,
Like Justin Timberlake.
all right, it's our first recording session since MAGfest. Really great weekend. Really depressing to be back. I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
James fucked some chick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
Well, no, I'm sorry. He Netflix and chilled.
Yeah, Netflix and chilled. We watched Dade. I was enlightened on the wonders of Dade.
We
Dade.
watched Hackers.
Why were you guys calling me Dade?
That was the character's name. His name was Dade.
Oh.
And he was literally just Connor.
Right.
He was literally
I
just
remember
Connor.
that.
All right, but anyway, I wanted to start off with Renato. This was actually your first MAGfest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Well
how would you
done,
rate your
well
experience? I know
It
all you
was-
have to compare it to is Katsucon.
Renato,
Yeah. It's
how
not
would
your
you
first
rate
convention.
MAGfest, and how would you rate the depression after
I
MAGfest?
wasn't really depressed afterward because I had to go straight to work. So
Oh,
I was
forgot
kind of
about
like,
that. Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
it was like distracted. I
Yeah,
was
he was
distracted.
dropped right back into normal
You were
life.
so
He didn't have
fucking
time to
hungover
think.
and shit at work. You're like, would you like paper
I was-
video games?
Oh, another thing to note,
was
he
pretty
didn't
high.
experience the last day either. He left
Yeah,
early.
he
Yeah.
left early.
I was pretty high.
Actually, the
Back to
last
work.
day this year was not as like usually MAGfest. What most people don't understand is that last day is usually just people leaving. This MAGfest, I feel like there was a lot more first timers, and because of that, they stayed. But because so many people stayed, it just made it another day of MAGfest. Although there weren't many events, all you could really do was go to the arcade, but the arcade was like full, so you like hardly ever got a chance to get on games. But I digress.
We were like so pooped too, so it didn't feel like a.
Wait,
like
John, are
another
you sure
day
you were
was.
pooped?
Jesus Christ, Darren, what is with you and your ass?
I don't know.
You and your ass need to work
itself.
something out. All right?
I don't know, man.
Dude, kill your ass.
I
Come
can't.
on.
Darren's
If it
ass
were-
has talked more during our recording sessions than
Yeah.
Darren.
Well, I'm
Darren's
sorry.
a man of few words, but his ass.
I'm sorry if I
Can't
like
get it to
making
shut
booty
up.
booties, but I just try to hold back the booty duties.
Just taking grumpy dumpies left and fucking right.
Okay, but my experience at MAGfest, it was... You guys made it sound like it was just Party City, pretty much. Like
That's
day
what
after.
it was. Party City.
Oh,
It really,
it can be.
it really wasn't.
Well, the way I would
Come on,
describe
man.
it is MAGfest is kind of a choose your own adventure. If you
Yeah.
choose to stay, well,
Used
it's
to be a bitch
That's
like
true.
you did.
That's true.
Hey, I still
No,
have
choose to
fun.
be with a bitch.
Because the last
Wow.
Whoa.
You know, I'm just saying a bitch, like, you know, as he said bitch. She's not a bitch, she's awesome, but...
No, I didn't call her a bitch. You
I'm calling
fat
you a
ass, and he
bitch.
was a bitch.
I'm calling you a bitch because you're a fat ass.
You're a bitch.
Wait,
dude.
so but I didn't hang with John all
Backtracking more.
MAGfest.
I will fucking kill you.
What? You little bitch.
But yeah, like I said, MAGfest is kind of a choose your own adventure. It's literally, if you look for parties, there are parties everywhere.
Yep.
But if you can choose to stay to the events, that's also a fun thing. You can choose to stay in the arcade.
There's
you
like
can choose to cling to
so
friends.
much to do. Like every time we go, I feel like we
So much
focus
to
on a
do,
different.
so much to see, so much that I'm thinking.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I feel like we focus on like certain aspects every time we go. Like the first time we went, there was like a huge focus on trying to see as many panels as we could.
Yeah, we didn't
the
see. I didn't see
second
any
time,
panels,
same
and I was,
here.
Second time,
Well, you don't
was
really need
focus
to.
on
They're mostly
freaking
cringe
out.
Oh, well, I'm not going to lie, you didn't have as many opportunities to see panels as we did because this year, MAGfest was really strange. It was a lot more not famous people and a lot less, like, guests. Like, at least in my perspective.
Well, I
There
noticed
weren't-
that
I
there
felt
wasn't
like
a
that
lot
was
of
not
like
a really like a
well-known
big thing.
guests. There
Like
were a
I
lot
didn't
of
feel like there was a
weird
lot
folk.
of yeah.
Well,
A
Yeah,
lot of
like-
animators that we don't
Oh,
even know.
like for instance, we went to the, me and Elena went to the,
We saw Bootsy.
Yeah, we saw Bootsy.
He
We saw
just
Bad-
like walked past, and I
Yeah,
was
we
like,
saw Bad
I
Luck
was like,
Bootsy walking
damn.
around
Who the fuck
That's
is Bootsy?
from Cinemassacre.
Yeah.
Bad Luck Bootsy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know these people.
You didn't see Board James?
Whatever you've showed me, that's
Because
pretty
he's
much
the
what I
third
see.
guy. He's that. There's Mike, there's James, and then there's that third guy, and he's the third guy.
Oh,
Okay.
Short.
I
He's
saw.
He's
maybe
pretty short.
Maybe shorter than Darren even.
Well,
Well,
like
I am pretty short.
Yeah.
even I ran into Normal Boots and Ashley Birch, and
I really would have liked to have seen Ashley Boots
Ashley.
Jesus Christ. We saw Barry and
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
Barry.
yeah, Satch Bag,
Barry. That
yeah.
was actually funny because first. Wait. Oh yeah, you weren't there.
Or the Spaz Kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Spaz Kid. We saw Spaz. Oh, I don't know. I saw.
And I just saw Oni just dicking around.
Yeah, last year I ran into so many people, but this year it just seemed like there weren't too many guests.
Or that we care about it.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is-
I guess.
Even the ones I saw, I was like, oh look, I was like, when we saw Barry, like, hey, that's Barry. Let's not bother him and just
Yeah.
go get our tags.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
that was funny though, cause like there was that girl. There was a girl, obviously a really huge fan, and she was like,
Crying.
she was crying.
Looked like
She
she
was
was crying.
shake. After she went like down the escalator, she was still shaking. We were just like, Jesus Christ.
Was she
went into-
autistic?
She went into full like aneurysm or something. Like.
I think they prefer to be called short people, James.
Oh, yeah.
Like seeing them though, it's like interacting like that. Not like that, but like just doing, what everybody else is doing at
Everyday stuff.
MAGfest is like it's really like humanizing.
Uh-huh.
It's really like
Well, the thing about this MAGfest is, spoiler alert, this MAGfest was probably the most fun I ever had.
Same
at a
here,
MAGfest.
yo.
But at the same time, there was like so few interesting panels and guests and stuff.
Like, that's
years
what I think
before,
made it fun,
There
though.
were so many people. I was like, oh fuck, who do we see? Like certain panels were happening at
Yeah.
the same time that were like really good, and you had like pick and choose. But this time it's like, oh okay, like maybe like a handful of these panels are actually kind of interesting.
Or it's like, I don't want to wait in line for this arcade game, so I guess I'll go see this panel.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, because there was like not a lot of events, it forced you to kind of go out and do whatever you liked, not like.
And that's actually, I thought, was what's so fun about it. We just did what we did. Whole MAGfest, we just played it by ear. Whatever.
Oh, but you still didn't answer. So, like,
it was underwhelming because I thought it was gonna be like, in the sense that I thought it was gonna be like party, party, party every single fucking night.
Like an Andrew WK
which-
song.
Oh god.
well, I mean, it could have.
But it was also a lot better than KatsuCon because KatsuCon felt like everything was really. It felt sort of proper, like a fashion show. Like it was all about the cosplaying. It was all about whatever
Like you
panels
were following
going on.
a strict
yeah,
schedule?
like you had to follow a strict schedule. All my friends were like, "We gotta go see this panel, and then this panel, and then this panel." When really there was like, when I went to KatsuCon, I really didn't do anything besides walk around the marketplace because I'm like, I don't know any of these panelists. I don't
care
really
about-
watch any of these shows.
I don't care about anime artists.
I don't give a fuck about these people. This hentai's pretty cool though.
This hentai's on pretty
It's
good.
on point.
Yeah, I beat off a couple times. I busted a couple nuts.
Yeah,
I ain't
dog.
ashamed.
I ain't gonna lie. I came in my pants a few times.
Yeah, I tried to get Senpai's attention.
Notice
Didn't notice me. Busted a couple nuts though.
I still got that nut. Anyway, it was a lot better than it was better than KatsuCon because it didn't feel like so formal. It felt like it was just like a huge like hangout.
Like
you
I've
know?
never been to
Well, it's a
KatsuCon
fest. It's not a convention. It's a fest. It's a
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
They
gonna
put
say.
a lot of
Like,
emphasis on that. They're
some
like
fe-
festival, not con.
some people would like say, "How are you?" Like I heard one person like say, "How are you enjoying the con?" And I was just like, it wasn't even like I was I was like overhearing the conversation, and it was like, "How do you like the con?" And I was just like, I wouldn't really call this a con.
We're not at a con. It's a festival.
It's more like a festival. Just it's celebrating like the ideas behind it. It's not a convention. Like everybody's going for these. It's all
Well,
about like the
convention.
panelists
I
and
think
whatever.
what the idea, like the difference between a con and a festival, is that with a con,
He came a little
a
bit.
convention, you go to see people that are essentially selling stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
That's
at
pretty much
KatsuCon,
it.
they're selling like physical items, but they're also selling themselves.
The
which
marketplace at KatsuCon was it was a lot more impressive than the one at MAGfest. They were both still cool, and I was into more of the stuff at MAGfest probably, but it was, I don't know, I saw some pretty cool stuff at,
Well,
at
yeah,
KatsuCon.
because
KatsuCon, it's
about
like
the selling, right?
Yeah, it's about the merch,
selling.
the merc and all that.
It's
It's
merchandise.
about merchant.
Merch.
It's about
Merch.
merchant, dude.
You gotta merc all the customers, dude.
Yeah.
The merchandise.
They walk up, they're just like, "Hey, that's a nice hentai," and you just put a bullet
Oh,
in the eyes.
And then you're like, here, would you
You're
like to
there you go,
stab
you
'em?"
dirty fucking weeb. Oh yeah, on that note, by the way, before we get completely leave KatsuCon, did you hear about the fact that the Gaylord might not ever host KatsuCon again?
Really?
What?
No, what I heard is
they
that the
were-
fire was in a different hotel.
No.
I heard somebody
it's not
just
about
pulled
the
the fire
fire.
alarm.
No,
I didn't
no.
hear-
It wasn't about the fire. It was about their actions. Apparently,
Oh, I heard CostumeCon was real bad.
Well, no, there were pictures and stuff, but apparently that was not even like half the damage they did. Like, for instance, there were a lot of punches in the wall with
I saw a picture of, it was just a punch in the wall, someone put tape over it, and One Punch Man was here.
Yeah, apparently that was only one of many. Like, they were going through actually punching the wall.
Well, why the fuck would people be doing that, though?
Apparently a group of people shat in the hallway.
Oh, that is awesome!
I don't know why.
A group of people shat in the hallway.
They shit in the hallway, that's
awesome!
awesome!
A group of people shat in the hallway or something, and they also pissed on one of the walls. Apparently the exit smashing thing was apparently they smashed like 3 exit signs.
Oh, I heard that. And they were just like,
down
what
lamps.
the fuck?
I heard they were flooding rooms.
Yeah,
I heard that there was one room that just water was just leaking out of the door.
Yeah. Apparently, like, the damage that we saw in the pictures was, like, only a part of it.
That's fucked up.
They did some good cleaning, though, because when we went,
that's
really
pretty
nice.
Fucked up, because, I mean, like, that makes me personally upset, because it's, like, that's a really nice place, and the people there, like, aren't, like, these highfalutin, fancy jerks. Yeah. They're really nice. Like, when we were at that hallway party, they were like, all right, everybody get the fuck back to your rooms! Just kidding. You guys gotta just, keep it down and go somewhere else. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna get in trouble. And like, guys, just keep it down. Go somewhere else.
The guys, everyone who works there is actually really fucking cool.
Dude, like,
and that hotel, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like personally offensive when weeaboo faggots come and destroy it.
Fucking weebs.
Oh, by the way.
Just because they think they're Saitama doesn't mean you need to go around punching fucking walls.
Yeah.
And plus, if you were Saitama, the hotel would be gone if you punched a wall. So
that
shut
is
the fuck
true.
up,
It's not
you
even
weak
accurate.
bitch.
You're not a real weeb.
You're not a real
It'd
weeb.
just
You're
be a big
just some
hole
edgy.
through the rooms.
You're like the edgy kid who punches the wall because your girlfriend left and then breaks your knuckles.
It's like that video with the kid playing Step Mania and he loses like a 600 combo and he just punches his monitor.
Well, that was funny.
Was that like that Korean dude that? Oh no, it was a league. It was like a league video where he's like, ah, shit on your left! like fucking throws his keyboard through the wall.
I've never even seen that one.
What?
That was good.
It might have been Ashley that showed me, but it was
check
pretty
that out.
fucking funny.
Oh god.
Oh god. He like throws it and then he realizes he's still alive. Like someone resurrected him or something. Then he's like, fuck.
No,
and just turns
I don't-
on his
Wait,
computer.
did any of us go to any panels?
I did.
I
didn't
went
go into
to.
panels.
Oh, that's what I was gonna bring up. Me and Elena went to the. It was the improv comedy. Yeah.
I
But,
heard that
like,
was real bad.
Well, like last year, it was like amusing because it was like, oh, normal boots, improv. This is awesome. But this year we went to the improv panel and it was just like, who the fuck are these people on stage?
Like no pro Yared or anything?
No, it was literally, for all I know, it could have just been MAGfest staff. Just got on stage and decided.
It wasn't last year. I thought it was voice acting now that you went to, not.
Well, no, but
No,
we did
I
go
even
to
went to the
improv.
voice acting panel last
We
week.
did go to improv comedy though, and last year it was like Pro Jared and like the Continue show cast and all them.
Did Jenny
And then
Tranny be there?
this year it was just like a bunch of random people. Like that's all it was to me. I don't even.
Bunch
I
of
don't,
randos.
like I don't even
Bunch of
think they said
blueberries,
their
dude.
name.
Because I
Bunch of
was
blueberries.
looking at the guest list like the night before, and the only people I recognized were the people I either hate, like Ashley Birch and all that stuff, and then James Rolfe. Are the only people I know.
We don't hate you, Ashley Birch.
I don't.
I love you, Ashley Birch. You've actually provided me hours of entertainment.
Women can't
Exactly.
In and outside the bed.
But women can't be funny. I mean, Sarah
On and
Silverman
off
is,
your show.
Sarah Silverman and Ashley Birch are the fucking
Well,
On
we gotta get
obvious
Sarah
reasons
Silverman.
that women can't be funny. They're not funny.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say that.
God,
Okay.
I found a
They're
lot
not
of
funny.
things Ashley Birch
I
has
don't
done
know.
to be funny.
I know a lot of funny women.
Like Mama Beef Curtains, I like that.
That was pretty fucking funny.
Most of the videos I've ever seen of that, hey Ash, what you playing and all that, it either has ended in me getting pissed off and turning off the video,
Like almost everything else.
or
like a
being that
bitch.
one kid in the Stepmania video by hitting the fucking wall with a fucking monitor, then breaking it, and I'm like,
And then
looks like
putting-
I'm retired.
And then putting tape over it and saying One Punch Man was here.
Probably.
It's like I'm retired.
Punch
Look,
the monitor
I
up,
put
One
my
Punch
head
Man
through
was-
my fucking
And
wall.
I heard a rumor going around MAGfest that Ashley Birch got fucked by a bunch of black dudes while her husband looked from the closet jacking off dressed as Superman.
I don't think she has a husband, eh?
She does.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty
Ashley
sure
and
she's married.
Anthony Birch.
Anthony
Wait, no, that's his
is her
brother.
brother!
Yeah, I thought they were married.
No!
Oh, thank God!
Although he actually is dating another girl named Ashley, which I find weird
Wait,
because
who?
I don't think.
I'm smelling some fucking anime incense.
Does Anthony have a wife?
Yeah, Ashley. There's another girl named Ashley that he's married to.
Right.
So when they get married, her name is also Ashley Birch.
Yeah.
No, they are
So
married.
that's just like
They are married.
no, they're
there's 2 of
divorced
them.
now.
Oh,
Apparently
thank
they
God!
separated or
I mean, I
something.
couldn't deal with
What?
that.
I don't know. I don't keep up with internet
always
drama,
loved that.
honestly, but like,
There's only one drama I keep up with.
Drama alert.
My balls.
Total
Let's
Drama
go.
Island!
God, I fucking hate that show. And you sound
No,
like
you
Cool
love it.
Cat. I hated it.
You love it.
I
That's the
remember
only drama you keep up with, nigga.
I remember I saw, because Cartoon Network was like, oh, we got this new show coming on. It's supposed to be this animated Survivor-esque show. And I was like, this could be hit or miss. So the first 10 minutes, I'm like, this is miss. It has Canada written all over it.
oh,
This
definitely.
is Teletoon Canada.
Yeah, and when the fat dude came on with the maple leaf on, I was like, this is Canadian. This is fucking Canadian.
Yeah, the
then
maple
that's-
leaf was a
The
dead
problem
giveaway.
with
Then I
that show for me
It
I
was a
tune
weed
in
leaf.
at the last
It was actually
minute
a
and I
weed
see
leaf,
that
and
little...
Darren's like, it's Canadian.
Well, have you ever just seen a show and just felt like the production value is obviously Canadian?
Yeah. Well, they
Like
have
Johnny
like a certain.
Test and all that shit. I was like, this is Canadian.
I don't know why. They just have a certain style that just screams Canada.
It's really
Well,
weird.
well, you know what they do actually, because they have to have. There's a law up there where like some percentage of programming has to be original Canadian programming.
Oh.
They can't like do imports or anything.
Yeah.
So they pump out these cheaply made shows and stuff just to fill this quota that the government has. And then Cartoon Network likes to import them because they're fucking stupid.
I'm like, hey, it's cheap.
They're like,
Canada.
Let's
it's
go
cheap,
through.
eh?
Let's go through and talk about like greatest MAGfest moments.
Well, I know my greatest. Initial D7, that's all I fucking played.
Oh yeah,
MAGfest
that
was
was
better than Kazukan.
That was
I'll say
great.
that. I'll say that.
Initial D was probably the best arcade game there. I'll be honest, and I
Yeah.
don't even.
Because you don't.
I don't even really like racing games to be
But
honest.
that one,
was
it's
like,
just
that's
so
a fun.
it's so intense.
Well, it's more cartoony and emphasis on drifting and stuff, so it feels
Well,
more
'cause-
like a game.
'cause
than it
drift-
does like
A
NASCAR.
racing sim.
Because Gran
Yeah,
Turismo is the only game I've fallen asleep while playing. I mean, that game is just so boring.
Yeah,
But
but
then
then
it-
they've added rain.
Oh
It's
no!
a whole new game now. It's
Oh
a whole
wow!
new game.
I mean,
Yeah.
totally like in Initial D1 they had rain. Wow, they're finally catching up.
They're pulling like they're pulling like a football thing where it's like the older games were like way better than the current ones we
Yeah.
have now, where it was more dynamic. And
And what's
stuff.
funny is Initial D is the opposite. That they just keep getting better every release.
Yeah.
Oh no, Initial D was like a lot. Yeah, it was a ton of fun.
And it's even
And-
more fun because
Oh, it's
I'm
pretty
like a
cool.
huge fucking fan of the
The only
series.
thing, the only
That's
thing I
pretty cool.
hated about Initial D was the lines.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
usually always a line, like
Yeah.
2 or 3 people in front of us at all
I
times.
mean, you gotta wait your turn, but
But
still,
it's so
it would've been
worth
cool
it.
just to play.
It
Yeah,
is-
could have
it
been
is
more.
just
It could have
so
been more
fucking
machines.
cool.
Probably more. They only had like.
That would have been cool if
6.
they had
There's
like
like
double.
6,
they
but
had
they
six
had, they had
machines.
like 2, and 2 both linked
Yeah.
up.
So essentially like 3 because it was like
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
were
technically it
racing
was
each other.
3 because most people were racing each other, but then there was the people who were like, I don't have a card. What
I
do
might
do?
play story
Time
mode.
attack.
We're like, I don't have a friend, so I'll just drive by myself.
I also can't read Japanese. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, what the fuck's
Because-
going on?
Because God, and I love
They were just playing the
it
menus.
blew my mind. I love that big cardboard stand-up they had over those, and I was like,
Yeah, that was
oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
so cool.
Oh, I also like the projector that was
yeah, they were
displaying.
projecting it. The first
Yeah.
2 cabinets, they're projecting.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
And that's intense while you're waiting, just seeing 2 people fucking drifting it.
Yeah,
oh,
there
it
was
so cool.
There was one thing I could say about the arcade. It seemed like there was a lot more machines,
Oh, yeah.
but it was more of the same
Well,
thing.
There was a lot of
Like,
rhythm
there was
games.
a
Yeah,
less-
that's,
there
there was
was
a
a
lot of
lot
rhythm
of
games.
rhythm
I'm not
games.
complaining about that,
Yeah.
but
Well, no, that's what
there
I'm
was
saying.
there was a little too much even for me.
There
Let's
was-
just say this out the bat. This MAGfest was the biggest MAGfest.
And it was the best.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was the
It was
best.
huge.
Yeah, man.
Like, I want to say it was like a third of the size bigger.
It
Because
was
they
a
opened
lot
up.
smaller than Kazukan. Like,
And I
Kazukan
heard they
fucking
actually sold out of
packed.
tickets.
Really?
Like, I
Well,
was
they're not, like,
expecting when you guys were
people-wise.
like, "Oh, it
Not
took me
people-wise.
5 minutes to get my badge and shit," and I was just like, "Oh shit! By the time I get there, I'm gonna be in there for like
Well, yeah, 'cause
3 hours again."
It
But
was
no,
like
I just
5
walked
minutes.
in.
It
And
took
it
us
was like,
that long
"Oh,
to get our
it wasn't even
badges."
5 minutes."
It was just
I
you
was
went
just
up and
I
got
walked
your
in
badge.
and walked out.
Yeah, because
And they
I'm
were
really
like,
surprised
"Hey,
because
you know,
the badge
yeah."
line, for how big it was, the badge line whenever we went was all short.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
3 people.
It was
I think-
the same thing with the T-shirts too. I
Well,
was
you
just
know,
like,
actually,
wow.
because I think
Actually,
with
my line was
because
kinda
remember
long.
with the badges
Oh,
and
for
stuff,
like
they
10
set up like
minutes.
2 rows of people.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they're pumping it out faster
I
instead
think
of
because
like 5
MAGfest
people.
caters to such like a broader audience that people sort of like trickled in more like over the course of it. It
Not
wasn't all
all
like
at once.
because like at KatsuCon it felt like it was like boom, everybody's there on one
And
fucking
I think they had more staff
day
too.
one.
Well,
Yeah,
and also MAGfest kind of is like a bit of a broader audience.
That's
than
what I'm- that's
than
what I'm
something
trying to
like
say.
KatsuCon, because KatsuCon is just anime.
Yeah.
Anime. But MAGfest is video games, music, occasionally anime, some comic books here and there. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a broad, but mostly video
Yeah.
games. Duh.
Music, like an emphasis on music and video games, but kind of like almost like encompassing all.
Yeah,
nerd
hell,
culture
even
and
anime
Yeah.
stuff was there. I mean,
it's all video
it's
entertainment.
everything.
That's
it's
all it is.
everything, basically. Hell, furries even there. That lady selling the tails and shit like
Yeah.
that. I mean, everyone's welcome.
Oh yeah, Darren bought a tail.
Oh fuck yeah.
If you follow Darren on Twitter, he like took a picture of the tail.
Oh, yeah,
It goes in his ass.
Yeah,
It
plug.
was. It was.
It was good.
I wasn't wearing anything when I took that.
All right.
Oh boy,
Lay
I bet
down
that
my
was the
bed and
best
I just
part.
rub it all over me. And
I was
like,
watching
oh.
from the closet dressed up as Superman.
Always.
Probably my favorite part of MAGfest was the like our rock band sessions.
Oh,
yeah.
Those were a lot of. Those were just a lot of.
shit.
Oh
Dude.
my
Here, I'm gonna have to say.
Yeah.
Because we were all playing Rock Band, they had it up on a big projection screen. And as a joke, I decided to choose fucking My Chemical Romance, Welcome to the Black Parade.
I was on the drums.
He was on the drums, I did vocals, John was sitting back because he likes men.
Yeah.
So, and it turned out, I did it as a joke, that song sucks. But everyone in unison
Was
by the end
belting out the
started
lyrics.
singing, and it was
great.
amazing.
It was really
I
fucking
really want
awesome.
someone to put a clip on YouTube
Yeah.
of it.
Meanwhile, I was in the room watching
Watching
Hackers.
Hackers with your girlfriend.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt like Elena was kind of being a party pooper. Like she just
No,
wasn't.
for James at least. For James.
No,
We-
no,
I
no,
had
no.
the time of my
expected
life.
her to just
Hey.
like. No,
Whoa.
nothing.
Hey,
I
hold on,
like
hold
Elena
on.
a lot,
Whoa,
but it's just like
no.
I wish you guys had gotten out and
Guys,
like
come
I felt
on.
like you guys
No.
spent
Guys,
too much
guys,
time.
guys,
Well,
guys,
like
guys,
it's
guys, guys.
literally
Wait, hold on, hold
separate
on.
interests.
Come
Like
on, guys, guys.
Yeah, I can understand.
if we
it's
wanted
two
to be
separate
out
kinds
there,
of
we
fun.
would have been
Here's
out
the thing.
there.
But
Here's
it's
the thing.
two separate
Here's the
kinds of
thing.
fun.
Guys, Elena listens to this, and I don't think she was a party pooper. She's like completely 100% welcome.
No,
she-
dude, I'm saying,
Because
but
I had
Room,
fun when I was hanging
she
around with
wasn't
her.
being a
It's
party
just
pooper.
that.
She was just like wanted to go to sleep and stuff, and we were like being, you know.
I'm
loud
not
and-
saying I didn't
Well,
have
because we're
anything wrong with
party
going to sleep.
animals. We are
No,
party
no,
whatever, like
animals.
that's
What he's
what I'm
referring
saying
to
is,
is
I wish
that-
she had gone out and like done more MAGfest stuff.
Oh,
I
Well,
do understand
No,
that. yeah.
like I said, it's a separation of interests. Like we really didn't
yeah,
care.
they just had separate fun from
Yeah,
us. They
because
probably still
we
the same
had the
amount
type of fun where we're going around pinball and shit, but they had the type of fun where it's a low
They're
key,
fucking each
hanging
other in the
around,
hotel room.
sucking each other's
we
cocks.
weren't
on my
fucking
blanket.
in the hotel room.
Yeah,
Jesus
you were.
Christ.
Yeah, you
Dude,
were.
I put up a camera.
No, it's
on-
only once.
Oh,
dude,
no.
sorry, I came on your
Oh,
pillow,
shit.
I
dude.
got
No!
the
What do you say?
You better not have fucked
James,
with my dad. I
James.
swear to
He
God.
laid down, his ear was like on the cover. He was like, oh
Son of a
fuck!
bitch.
James,
He was just
I
like,
set up a
dude.
video camera and I have you and Elena pooping on each other.
Oh my God!
Well, that can't be true
It's
because we were
true.
pooping on his pillow.
And she's like, oh, James, so stinky. And you're like, that's just the poop, let it work its magic.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, like, from my experience, when I go somewhere, it's like you go out, you know, like, as
It's kinda
much as
like-
you possibly can. You take advantage of
agree.
That is
being
true.
there.
Because you can
agree.
do
That
like
was
sitting
my,
at
that's
home
just the
watching
way
a
I
movie
grew up,
any
moving
day.
around and
Yeah,
shit like
you
that.
can watch Hackers at home. You fuck.
Or I could watch it at MAGfest
Jimbo.
when
I mean,
nothing
it's-
was
it's-
seemingly going
I mean,
on
it's
because
two
we
separate
were,
we were
so-
fucking up Rock Band.
It's
Like
I
two
hate to
separate-
say it, but that's just how I feel.
Even
I
though-
respect it, but that's just how I
I
feel.
mean,
Even though
I don't
Renan
care,
was getting
honestly, I
rejected
hate-
by
that's
a
just how I
girl.
feel.
Honestly,
That was
I had the
that
time
was
of my
pretty funny.
life.
I laughed about that.
I had-
That's how I feel.
I had the time of my life
Yeah.
either ways, and I hope James and Elena did
I hope
too.
they did too.
Yeah, I had fun.
Well,
I had
see,
tons
it's
of fun.
Back
just
to the-
two separate kinds of fun.
Wait, back to the Rock Band thing. Rock Band was fun. The thing
That
is,
was
when we went up to Rock Band, we were like, "Oh, this looks kind of fun," but we were apprehensive at first. We were like, "Oh fuck, what do we?
Because
What part do we play in this?"
Last
Yeah.
time I played Rock Band was like 2008. And
I haven't
it
played
just
in
felt
a while.
natural
Probably
right
a
after.
good.
I don't know any of the
Year or
instruments. Like,
two.
I'm terrible at rhythm games.
Yeah, I
so
can
I
tell.
didn't really participate. But
It's
I
literally
thought it
just
was-
playing tabs.
It is.
Pretty much.
It really is.
Yeah, I could.
Hell,
pro-
singing's even easier. You don't even need to say words. You just
Yeah.
go, oh,
I would have done like hardcore vocals. That would have been great.
Well, we did.
Oh, and then
I
we
wish
did.
they
We
had, like,
did. We
Whitechapel
did
or
Laid
something.
to Rest
And
by
I
Lamb of
oh,
God.
God,
and it
that
was awesome.
horrible. And I remember me and Andrew did the duet vocals on fucking Handlebars by Flobots.
Did they have
Because I only chose songs that I know the lyrics to.
Handlebars, I thought was like even though Black Parade was a lot of fun altogether,
That was
I
a good
think Handlebars was the coolest
I
because he
love
got
it.
every single
Yeah.
word right.
Because I
Even
know
during
that-
the rap, dude. When they
I
were
hand
on
out a million
dude,
vaccinations, let them all die from assassinations.
Here's the thing, when they were-
have them all
when they
killed
were
by
on the mics-
lacerations, have them all killed by assassinations.
When
I
they-
can let anybody go to prison.
Jesus
just
Christ,
Sedate him!
I just love that song. I just love
When they were on the
that song. I just love that
Huddle,
song.
huddle.
to death.
when all the singers were on the mic, when the rap part came on, they visibly like recoiled and backed up, and Darren was there like doing every
It was
single line.
World Star all over there. Like,
Shit, I love that. That's like one of my favorite songs of all
Like,
time.
Jesus Christ, Darren.
Or I should say, favorite song that's been on the radio.
Darren became D Nasty that day.
And I can end the planet in a
on that day,
holocaust.
he was forever known as Dean Nasty.
People go around
Rap
telling
wizard of
stories.
8-bit
And then John, remember when me and Andrew played that Dance Central or whatever on
Oh,
the
yeah, that
Connect,
was
and it
fucking
was just horrible.
You guys
Yeah.
played. You guys
Or
went and played
it
Dance
was like a
Central?
dance game on the Connect or something, and I just
It was
oh,
shit,
it was
like, utter
horrible.
shit. Waste of a space.
It
They
really
should've put
was.
something else there.
You know what they should have done? Put more Initial D machines.
I actually would have approved of that because I hated the line so much.
Well, you know what they should have
Yeah.
fucking done? Had Initial Ds like from 4 to 7. That would be awesome. Because 4 is when they they perfected it. Then they just started perfecting it even more.
But yeah, that was
So
that was
they
my favorite
perfected
thing
it,
was.
and then they
Rock
just
perfected
kept
it
rocking
even more.
it. They just, so it wasn't perfect.
That was
That was
amazing.
that felt
That
like
was-
what MAGfest is supposed to be about. Is like everybody coming together
everyone-
and doing something that they all fucking love.
Oh,
And
It
hell
was
yeah.
an
It was
inspirational
beautiful.
speech. Shut the fuck up, you fucking
No,
bitch.
because that
It
really
was beautiful.
James,
It's
beautiful.
all about
'cause
coming
seeing-
together as a
seeing
group.
that Black
It is
It's
Parade,
all
true,
about
that is
coming
true.
together.
seeing that
and,
Black Parade,
playing
seeing-
Rock Band
it
and
changed
having
my
fun.
fucking life. No joke.
I honestly
was
think
like,
it's
this
true,
is
though.
beautiful.
Yeah,
A tear
yeah,
formed
it
in my eye.
sounds
and I
cheesy
was
and corny,
like,
but
this
that's
is
what it
beautiful.
was.
I think it's true. What Renata said, it's like it's more about the community, which is why I like MAGfest more than
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Fuck Fest. I mean, Katsucon.
Well, yeah. Well, like it's one of those things where like
Well,
it's a
Comic Con.
shit fest.
I
It
usually
feels like
feel like
it feels like
Comic-Cons
those
mainly
they're just
like
there to show
comics.
off. Like I felt like every single there's like a single cosplayer that was like really big and everybody was like, oh my god, like I know this cosplayer. They were here last year or something like that. Or it was like
Jessica
the whole
Negri.
group. It was like the whole group, and they would be like, oh, we're better than this cosplay group because we're doing our costumes better than them. And it was just like.
It was really
What-
clicky. Kind of
Yeah, it was like clicky and like elitist and sort of, and I was just like,
Fuck
Well, that's
those
anime
not
fans.
Well,
fun.
like-
That's not fun anymore.
Well, that's what I was kind of getting at when I was warning you about mag depression. It's because, like, when you're there, just the atmosphere, it kind of creates this, like, utopian
Everybody's your
atmosphere.
friend. Everybody's
Yeah,
your
everyone.
friend.
You
Like,
can just
you can
go up
talk
to
to
someone.
anyone.
You just go up to someone and then you can have a 1-hour conversation. Who knows?
Katsucon, it's more like CF, where you
Yeah.
talk to people and it's a 50-50
Well, they're all
chance
fucking
whether or not.
autistic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
because
MAGfest
that's
is-
anime fans for you. They're really autistic.
well, it's like, but it's like even worse because they're like elitist about it.
Well,
it's
that's
like,
all anime
they're
fans.
not
It's just like, I waste more of my life watching anime than you do. I
No,
bet you.
that's how autists are. They're
Yeah,
super
it's,
elitist.
it's just like, all right, chill, dog. I just
dude.
wanted to know where you got your Goku outfit.
And they're like,
Yeah, dog.
I didn't
like-
ask you to fucking
Yeah.
spirit bomb
like,
my asshole.
you go up to someone
With
and
your
you
words.
say
You need to verbally
Like-
spirit bomb Namek,
Dude,
dude.
take that flying
Like-
Nimbus and fly back to
because
your
I
fucking
remember I
man
used to
cave,
have a
bitch.
weeaboo friend way back when, and she got so pissed when I pronounced Light Yagami's name is Light Yagami, and she was so pissed.
You said light Iagami, and she
Yeah,
was
basically,
like, "What
she
the
was like,
fuck?"
"It's
Well-
Yagami."
Oh, well, like, perfect example of what I mean. Did I ever tell you my story of first ever going to CF, the CF building?
You may have.
Basically,
Like, just tell them what CF is.
huh? Well, we've explained CF on the show before.
Real
but
quick, James and I go to a community college together. Well, at previous years, and CF is one of the buildings where a lot of people hang out because there's a food court and there's lounge area.
But very specifically, for some reason, it's where
Nerds.
all the anime nerds and like it's basically where all
The
the nerds
nerds hang
migrated.
out, yeah.
But not like the like socially acceptable. I'm going to do things with my life, nerds. It's usually
there are
more
very
on
little
the.
of those.
It's
be
usually
honest.
more on the
The,
man troll.
They're on the
Yeah.
side of there's no helping.
Yeah.
You just only let them
Yeah.
Well, point is, I had to drop my friend off at class. I went back there. I'm just like, oh, a bunch of people with like my similar interests. All right, this is great. I can make friends really easily here. And there was this girl with like an anime background or something. I want to say it was like Do Ra 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 or something. Point is, I was just like, oh, I'll go talk to her. But right as I thought that, her friend walked up. And they started talking, and then she said something about like,
How she hates black people.
no, she said something.
I hate blacks.
I shit you not. She said something about liking a character from the show, and her friend went off on her. Genuinely angry about the fact that she said she liked a character from an
she
anime.
Don't leave you. He ain't respectable. What the fuck?
And I shit you not, I watched a friendship end. Like, they
Because she
literally
likes an
started
anime
yelling and they
character.
walked away. And I was just like,
Wow.
this is not real. This is not real. People don't do this. People don't break
Real
up
people
friendships.
don't do this.
Real people don't stop talking because of fictional characters. That's fucking retarded.
Well, the only reason that they like anime is because they can sit back and just watch it because they're all fucking
And
hand-based.
masturbate.
Yeah, that too. Masturbate or schlick, whatever they prefer, or both. Who knows?
Oh, boy.
And they always feel like they're so much better than you. Every anime fan I've come into like face-to-face contact with, they're always elitists.
Oh,
They feel
God.
like they're better than you because
They're
they
like
know more
super,
kanji
They're
than
like
you.
super opinionated. I'm just like, dude, I watch Japanese cartoons.
Yeah, I watch
it's
it for-
pretty cool.
Yeah,
oh,
I
fuck
watch.
off.
I watch shit like that for fun. I don't watch it and
Yeah.
take it seriously.
Alright, the worst example I think I've ever, like, personally been involved with was there was this kid back in my high school who, I guess because we were both black nerdy kids, he felt the need to make me his rival. Like, his anime rival. I shit you not. He would yell my name in the hallway.
You were the Ken to his Ryu?
Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
my God.
Except for I wasn't participating, so it was just like,
So
dude,
he's just
stop.
like this really autistic dude who's trying to challenge you. Who's like,
He
ah!
would call out my name and take fighting poses in the hallway,
Wait,
and I would just be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, kid?"
He was like,
It would be stupid shit like I know.
like
You see that
karate
picture on the
shit.
internet? It's like when you insult the black kid, but he watches anime and he's like doing the splits across two desks, and he's like,
That was that kid. He was that kid.
Oh,
But he would
Christ.
always do things like challenge my knowledge on anime as if I gave a shit. like I'm like, ha. Joke's on you. Goku is actually 47. Like, I'm just gonna be like, oh no, he caught me.
You know what I think he's trying to do?
Kiss
In
him
every fucking anime, there's always or at least for young men and stuff, I can't even think of some in a few, but there's the main character and then the rival. Always. And then
Yeah,
there's
that's what I
always the bad guy who becomes the friend later on. And
There's the change of heart.
Yeah, the change of heart guys like fucking Vegeta and Piccolo and
There's
shit.
the
Boo.
super tsundere woman.
Yeah, there's
Of
always the
course.
tsundere girl. Then there's always the kawaii girl. The nerdy swirly glasses. Anime is
White
just so
Sugoi girl that
predictable.
like is super cute but super fragile or some shit like that. She's like, I'm a virgin. That's
The
how that
girl-
goes.
The
Nice.
innocent girl with really huge boobs.
Yep.
That's another one.
Nice.
I don't know why.
And always stick like fucking suffocates everybody.
Yeah.
And then they're like, dude, get your titties out of my face. And she's like, titties?
Oh, and she always is so fucking oblivious that she's hot as shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
There's
speaking
always
of
The nerdy girl that
and
has
then
like
there's-
huge tits
Oh,
and shit. Yeah.
speaking of tsundere though, what was your run-in with tsundere at MAGfest, Renato?
What?
I don't think I heard the full story.
Oh, dang,
Oh, the con
dude.
girl?
Oh, dude.
That was
Okay.
hilarious!
So, I ran into this girl, had started a conversation, and she was like, I asked her, are you waiting in line for guitar? She's like, no, I'm just watching right now. And I'm like, I really want to do a song, but I don't know if I can do it. And she's like, what song is it? I was like, oh, it's Lamb of God, Laid to Rest. I want to do the vocals. I think it'd be really funny. She's like, go for it. And then, okay, so that all happened. We did that. It was fucking awesome.
That's not tsundere.
Wait, was she on drums then? Or no? She was just watching?
Wait, was she
She was playing the drums.
Wait, was
She
she
was
the kind of goth-looking girl, kind of,
No,
in a
no,
way?
no.
Or
Not
just, like,
really.
punky-ish, I guess?
She had short hair, covered in tattoos.
Was it dyed? Dyed hair?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Was it? Was it dark, at least? Because I think I knew
It was dark hair. It was
Okay,
dark
because
hair.
I remember when I was playing drums, and I was waiting for someone, and she was like, hey, drummer boy, I'll take next!
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
her! She
Then
was cool.
I went up to her. She was like, hey, that's pretty good. And I asked. We started talking about drums and stuff. I was like, are you a drummer? Yeah, I'm a drummer. All that shit.
You were like, hey, what's your favorite part of the drums? Mine's the snare.
He was just like, mine's the stick.
She's like, mine's the stick, and I'm like,
He's like,
I'm a bass man.
It would be funny if she just
But I
starts going
always
into
need
this
2
retarded
sticks.
voice out of nowhere, and she's like, I like the floor tom!
Anyway, we had this really long, it was a good conversation. And I was like, you guys, I think you guys were all going out to eat or something.
No, because I remember while you were having that, me and Andrew and you walked off and we were like, yeah, let's just play this weird Connect dancing game. I remember.
They were playing Michael Jackson's Dance Central.
No, it wasn't Michael Jackson's
Dance
Central.
we went to Initial D. When he was talking to the girl, we were like,
oh, yeah. Because I remember that while he was over there playing that's when we went to that dance game.
He was just like, let's go play Initial D while he gives her the Initial D.
And remember,
I was like, hey, Renato, let me give you the Initial D.
Because you remember there was like a Mortal Kombat 10 tournament going on?
Yes!
And what's funny was the Black Parade, because everyone singing was louder than the people there.
Mortal Kombat actually was pretty fucking loud. Anyway, to continue the story.
All screaming and we were just boom.
I was gonna go catch up with them because you guys had said something about meeting up with James and Elena. We're gonna go get food, something like that. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna go catch up with my friends. If you're here tomorrow, would you want to walk around and do something? She's like, I'm not here. I'm only here for one day. So I was like, okay, would you like to hang out later? Mm-hmm. And she's like, as what? She asked me as what, and I'm just like,
as what?
As what? And I'm just like, just hang out like. Just to hang out, to interact
with someone.
Boyfriend
and girlfriend, you bitch. What?
No. I said, just hang out because I like meeting new people. And she like laughed and was like, you're cute, but I don't have time.
Oh! No, dude, that's not tsundere though, man. That's just being a straight up bitch.
I thought.
My nigga got rejected!
Bitch!
I was watching Hackers and you got your booty hacked!
Oh, shit! I'm gonna hack that booty later though. Anyway, I thought that was a really funny response. Because
it became kind of like a joke.
It's definitely become a joke.
I would have laughed in her face and been like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
No, you know what I would have done?
I was just like,
I would have laughed in her face.
I'll
I
take
would have
that.
laughed
I'll take
Titus
that.
from Final Fantasy
And then I was
X.
just like, I'll catch you later.
I would have been like, I don't have much time either because I have cancer and I'm going to die later. But
thank you. I would have
looked like you're about to not have any more time, bitch, because I'm gonna be fucking you.
I would have just looked her dead in the eyes and just like, I will fucking kill you.
Your life is mine.
Your life is
well,
now
you're
mine.
out of time. And you just pour out a gun. Shooter. No, I thought that was. I walked away and I walked away and I burst out laughing. I'm pretty sure I was still a little bit buzzed from whatever that was the party favors.
Let me try to cover it up now. The party favors.
The alcohol.
The edible alcohol.
I'm not making any excuses for my game. That's whatever.
Is edible.
No. Okay, whatever.
But I got a fucking story.
I definitely thought it was funny. And
it was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny.
Dude, in your defense though, she was like 10 out of 10.
She was
really
I'm
a furry,
well,
even Darren said.
Yeah.
Well, because Darren made the comment. I was just like, oh shit, she must have been the real deal.
Yeah.
It really was real deal. But
I thought it was going in a good direction.
I never even got like a close-up.
But it turns out you were One Direction.
You should have told her you wanted to play Blood on the Dance Floor, and she would have been like, oh my god, I love cotton candy cum cakes.
What? She would have. No, she would not have. She was like, I really like stoner metal, and I was like, yeah.
And then I'd be like,
she was just like, I really like to be stoned.
Dude,
for
here's
being
what you
so
should.
haram.
This is what you
For
should.
showing my ankles.
and then I'd just be like,
And I just hit her with a rock. And she's like,
Dude, if you told her you could get her stoned, she would have like been like,
Well, yeah, that's.
now I have time.
Yeah, when you told me she was a stoner when you got back to the room, I was just like, why didn't you just tell her?
I didn't know that she was a stoner. I said she likes stoner metal because it's sort of like that sort of groove and like swing.
I have a special doorbell back at the room. It's called a Bing Bong Ding. If you know what
it's
I mean.
called my dick.
What
you
the
want
fuck
it in your
does that even
blood?
mean, John?
I've got the bong chong dongos.
I've
back
got
in
the
my
bong.
room.
I've got
Bong
the bong
ding
dong
dong,
dong
if
in
you
my
know
room.
If you want to be scared out of your fucking mind.
I got a
If you want to be
story.
scared out of your ass.
I got a story. Because they had a very good selection of pinball this year. It was a great selection.
So we just completely, But that was the Tsundere story.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
But they had a great selection, and you guys, I don't know where the fuck you were, so I was just playing.
Wait.
What?
I gotta take a dump.
Please do.
What? Nigga, don't announce that. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, well, he does. He's gonna take one, but not give one.
He's gonna take
But
a shit.
I remember, because I was playing the Who's Tommy pinball machine. It's in my top 5 favorite games.
Which is the equivalent of Renato's girl story, because,
Well, no,
pinballs and Darren.
It
Well,
rejected
it's funny because-
Darren, and he was like,
No, man. Someone else basically got cucked by a machine. Basically...
Wait, you played the machine in front of him and he's sitting there crying just like...
No, because right before that, there was this machine called Black Hole that they had. So I was playing that, and it was fun. So some other guy comes up, and he's playing, and I'm assuming something happens inside, rubber on the fucking bumpers breaks or something. So he gets the dude who owns it, he opens up the lock bar, and the glass slides out and shatters on the floor.
Oh, that was the big glass mess!
And what's funny is, he was just standing there, and he went...
That was a lot of fucking glass.
A face of just defeat.
Yeah, shit, dude. I can't exaggerate to the people out there,
but
there was glass.
And I actually saw when it was down there, and they actually were putting up the stuff, and I was kicking ass on the game still.
I would have.
Darren looks over and was like,
the moment after that happened.
Yeah, that was the funniest shit. And what's funny is it wasn't because it's not like regular glass. It's a different kind of glass.
Isn't it like? Isn't it fiberglass? Oh,
no,
it's plexi.
Yeah. No, it's not plexiglass. It's because it's actual glass. But it's like a special kind where when you break it, it doesn't make shards or anything, so you can't get cut.
Oh, it's like the glass they use for windshields. It
shatters
into tiny pieces.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Well, shatters into kind of like little diamond-esque things.
Yeah. So it's not big chunks.
I mean, pinball, right? A lot of them were at bars. You don't want drunk people smashing the machine, cutting their arms up.
Yeah, isn't that fiberglass?
No, it's not fiberglass.
Like
fiberglass is, I think, like a maybe plasticky or something. I'm not 100%
sure. Plexiglass is like flexible.
Oh, yeah, plexiglass.
I don't know. Point is...
Who cares? But it shattered, and this dude's face was just the fucking funniest. It was just the face of, I'm defeated. This is defeat. And
this is it.
Because he did. What's funny is
because he didn't even support the glass. I mean, I don't even own a pinball machine, and I know whenever you take the lock bar off, support the glass so it doesn't slide out and shatter. Like what happened?
I would have loved to have been there just so I could have just fallen into the glass and been like, I'm gonna need some money.
You just popped over like, I'm gonna need money.
I'm getting paid.
I'm about my pay.
Well, actually, it wouldn't cut or anything. It wouldn't like cut you or fuck you up very much.
You start like, I'm about my pay.
I would have been rolling around. I'm gonna run these streets.
So, like I said, it's not really cutting or anything. I mean, it's made to not damage or cut
but this nigga didn't even know to support it. Do you think he knows that you can't be cut on it? I mean, they did block it off as if you could be cut on it.
Yeah. That is true.
Exactly.
Because I think you could get cut, but not like bad or anything. Maybe some scratches.
It's not dangerous. It's just not as dangerous like a huge.
I've cleaned up that kind of glass before because I don't know what happened. Somehow in my store, like one of the freezer doors, you know the freezer doors for like the frozen food.
Yeah.
It just started cracking for some reason.
One of those?
Yeah,
I feel like those were always like plastic or something.
No, it's the same kind of glass.
Oh, okay.
And then it completely somehow. It started as a tiny crack, then the whole door was cracked open, but like it wasn't like moving or anything, so we were just like, alright, well, we'll have to monitor it. Then, I shit you not, as I come over to check on the door again, someone closes the door on the other aisle and it just shatters all over me. I shit you not. It like blew up and flung at me, and I was in such disbelief. I was just like, what? Really? And I had to clean all that shit up. But it was like these plasticky shards. Like it's not even like glass.
Someone dropped a beer on the other side.
I feel like a little breeze rolled in from the door or something, and it was just glass again, and I was just like, what the fuck? But it literally like hit me in the face, and I was just like, really? I had to like pick it out of my hair and shit. It's the only time I hate having an afro. It's when like shit flies at me and it gets like stuck in my hair.
You're just
and
like
shit.
Like a dog.
I was trying to remember. There was some point at MAGfest where like shit got caught in my hair. I don't even remember. I don't know.
So someone shit in your hair?
Yeah, Elena shat in
come
my
down
hair.
right now and shit in your forehead.
I mean, you said it yourself. You walked in on us shitting on each other, apparently.
And then you were like, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I know, I didn't walk in. I'd kill myself if I walked in on that. Seeing Elena's watery poo splatter all over your chest.
Why is there poo watery?
I don't fucking know. Just because I had diarrhea at MAGfest means everyone should have.
But I don't think we ate the same things. You only eat like cheese and.
Well, no, I had food poisoning.
Right, good thing you're not lactose intolerant.
Right before MAGfest, I actually had food poisoning. Yeah. So, like half of MAGfest, I just had these really horrible runny shits.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
I know, but it was the fucking funniest.
Oh, dude, our room was a fucking mess too.
Oh my god,
it really
it was a really big mess.
All I brought was like 5 bags of tortilla chips.
Oh no,
I'm pretty sure
because
two
we
out
did.
of the 3 breakfasts I had
We're
was
just
Tostitos.
Because
Was Tostitos.
we
and
went-
the salsa that I got.
Yeah.
And
Because
then,
we
like,
went to
I don't even like spicy food,
we
but
did
I was like,
our
I'm
the
so
annual
hungry.
thing. We
Yeah.
always go to Target to pick up food and stuff for MAGfest. And James buys like 7 different varieties of tortilla chips.
Yeah, dude, I wanted tortilla chips, nigga.
I mean, you bought like the fucking Tostinos, organic in the fucking brown bag.
the mission chips. Don't forget the mission
Yeah,
chips.
there was the Mission chips, white corn and yellow corn.
But
Then some knockoff brands, white and yellow, and just all
Hey
these-
man, come on! I also brought some bomb ass cereals and some
That
Pop
is
Tarts.
true. Some bomb ass
I had,
cereals.
I had the
was-
s'mores one.
Did you have the watermelon pop? No, it wasn't s'mores. It was chocolate chip cookie. No, what was it? The cookie?
It was
No,
s'mores.
there was cookie dough. No, it was cookie dough.
No, it was cookie dough.
It was.
Yeah, it was the
I
chocolate
even
chip
remember on
cookie
the
dough.
box.
I ate one of those. It was pretty good. I didn't touch the cinnamon toast, French toast crunch or whatever.
Oh, the French
That's
toast
good.
I
crunch.
didn't touch
that
that one
shit's
or the
good.
fruity one.
The sparkle donut thing.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
want
yeah,
What's the other thing
the
that I
fucking
brought?
Captain Crunch sprinkled donuts.
You brought
That's
watermelon.
awesome.
By the time I got there was no Pop Tarts.
Oh, the
Yeah.
watermelon Pop Tarts.
Yeah, I would've
They
liked to
tasted
try
like
those.
watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Like, it was really weird, but it kind of worked.
Because I
That
think
sounds-
Andrew, didn't he say it was like
I'll have to try
sickeningly
it.
sweet or something?
Well, it's like one of those things where if you just eat the edges, the edges kind of taste weird, but if you eat just the center part, like, the center part is amazing.
Yeah.
It works weirdly enough.
Like, since I naturally eat I eat
Watermelon?
Pop-Tarts weird. I eat, like, the outside part of the Pop-Tart first, like the crust part, and then I eat the center.
that is really weird.
I also can't take bites. I have to break it off piece by
I'm
piece.
like that exactly, but with
I always
Pop
break it
Tarts,
into
because I
fourths.
always break it in half, and then one of the halves I break that.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
half.
so
Yeah,
that's what I do too.
that's how I've always eaten Pop Tarts.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a perfect 4 on each, so
Yeah.
it's basically 8 bites if you're eating a 2-pack. It's not. Because I
it all
hate
worked
when
out.
people just bite into a Pop Tart. It's so
yeah, that
awkwardly
bothers me so much.
It's
I make it
awkwardly
16.
shaped, and it gets their lips. They're like.
I hate it. Jesus Christ! Don't get me started, nigga. Don't get me
Started
started on that.
Yeah, Pop-Tart quirks. We hate how... It's like certain types of Pop-Tarts. I don't think certain types of Pop-Tarts were meant to be put in the toaster.
Definitely.
Chocolate chip cookie dough, don't put that,
Don't
in, the
put that in
toaster.
the toaster.
Why would you cook the cookie dough?
Brown sugar cinnamon? Put that shit in the Pop Tart.
Yeah, you have to. you have to have the brown sugar cinnamon in the fucking toaster, man.
Put that shit in a Pop-Tart.
Bada bing, bada boom. You got some good ideas.
You got some
man.
brown
I
sugar
like
and some
this.
cinnamon laying around, put that shit in the Pop-Tart.
Brown
Just
sugar cinnamon? Pop Tart.
put it in, get an injection,
Pop-Tart.
just kind of insert it
Oh,
into
God,
the strawberry
thinking of-
Pop-Tart.
Actually, thinking of
You put it
Pop-Tarts.
through the Pop Tart, you're just
Hey,
squirting
James.
it all over.
James. James.
What?
Put them in a Pop Tart.
It's the new put 'em in a coffin.
Yeah.
Earlier today, I was eating some Pop Tarts, and I looked on
The
the back, and
classics.
I thought to myself, "Can I just kill myself?"
Oh, what the fuck?
Let me see it.
It's this
They're
is tartar
putting
and
memes. They're putting memes on the back of Pop-Tart.
that a
boxes.
pickle?
Come on.
Yeah,
Memes
it's a
on
pickle.
I don't want memes
caramel.
on my Pop
That's
Tarts.
disgusting.
It's a fucking Pop Tart
They're
kicking a
Pop-Tarts, not
toaster, and it
meme
says,
tarts.
"This is tartar."
Wasn't
Wow.
there something?
Oh,
Oh,
that's not.
it was the beef ramen. That was the other thing I
It's a
brought.
movie reference.
Which, by the way,
And
thank
then
God
they
I
also
did
had
not
one
put
of
the.
mayonnaise of the words
I
on a
have. I
picture.
brought my own. I brought my own ramen things. I think.
Oh.
Well,
Oh
no,
yeah,
but
I remember I brought
Hey,
one for
Renato.
Because I lived off of 3
What?
things at MAGfest.
I think we have a story to bestow.
Are you
upon
talking
our
about that
viewers.
last day, the party?
Ooh,
You need to enlighten me and Darren about that, because
Party?
unfortunately we had to be the responsible
Oh,
wake and
oh,
get
you mean the
everyone
room
out of the
parties
room.
you guys
Alright,
went to?
Well, no, it wouldn't.
Did you say you and
I
Andrew
don't
watched
need
the
people to wake me up.
sunrise?
When I
on the
hear
fucking-
people talking
Oh,
and I
you're
know I
so
have to do
gay.
something that day, I'm just like, okay, it's time to get up.
You're so gay.
All right. I'm gonna need your help to remember this, Renato, because we were all pretty fucked up.
I remember the thing is, it
Okay.
doesn't impair me at all.
Good,
I just
good,
get
good.
really like loose.
Let's
and-
start from the beginning.
He's
All right.
What a
can-
fucking
Here's
face.
his. What? You loose. All right.
Yes,
Let's start
it
from the
makes my
beginning.
bowels loose.
All right. We start. This is where we still have James and Elena, and we're like, oh, let's go elevating, right?
Room
Oh, yeah,
party.
this is right
Room
where-
135,
Wait,
floor
let's-
19.
Let's talk about elevating real quick. Just a quick, like, for people who don't know. Elevating is this cool thing, like, I'm not going to say me and Andrew invented it, but it never even occurred to us to do this until we tried it out the first MAGfest. Basically, what you do, it's a great way to find parties and also meet really cool people. Go in an elevator. Don't press any buttons. Just go up and down the elevator. When people get on, start conversations with them. Here's the thing. You're going to get a lot of free alcohol. You're going to get invited to parties. You're going to meet a lot of cool people. You're going to have weird conversations.
And when you see
awkward
people-
You're gonna
conversations.
smell a lot of farts.
Yeah. And when you see people many times, they're like, why the fuck are you still here?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Places to go, nigga, don't ask.
They're like, dude, don't you have a fucking life or friends
Oh,
or
you'll
something?
also actually. There's a decent chance if you stand in an elevator. There's a decent chance you're gonna meet some famous people. Like we saw
They
Ross,
do tend to use
Pro Jared,
They do
John
use elevators.
Tron.
I hear that.
Yeah, yeah.
I hear that
They
they
are-
use
they are
elevators.
like
Remember
normal
when we
human
saw
beings.
JonTron in the elevator last year and Andrew didn't realize?
Yeah. But okay. So we're like, oh, let's go elevating, right? It's me,
Aaron,
Andrew.
Dude,
who's a
say it
coworker
right,
of ours.
Aaron.
Alright, it was me, Elena, you, Renato, Aaron,
it was
and
everyone
Andrew.
but Darren.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty much.
I remember because it was the night before, correct?
Yeah, yeah, that's
I got
this-
this.
by
Darren
that.
was.
No, I got to sleep
Darren
early.
went to sleep. Cause,
Yeah, 'cause I wanted to
he was
check
just
out at
like, I
11.
don't trust myself to wake up, which was also why I had to go to
Uh-huh.
sleep, because I also had to wake up early.
Well, dude, I mean, unlike someone, Jonathan, I have responsibilities.
Pussy.
Because he paid for the room?
Yeah, I mean, I paid for the room,
Pussy.
and I didn't want to pay for for Sunday if we're gonna just be, leaving around 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't want to pay an extra $150, man.
Pussy. All right.
Okay,
So-
John. Yeah, just wait till you get a
the
fucking room,
fuck
yo.
up, John.
John.
All right,
I know,
Let's continue
you're-
with the story. So we
Alright,
were
so-
elevating. We were
elevating.
getting high, dude.
Wow.
We were elevating.
We're
Dude,
The
elevator.
elevator shot out the top
Shit,
like Charlie in the
right.
Chocolate
All right,
Factory.
and
We
we're
were
elevating.
elevating.
Here, it had glass on it.
We heard about this room party. Floor 19.
No, we gotta describe how we lost them because we lost James and Elena at some point. Well, they were like,
No, they just
oh,
went
let's-
back to the room. They just went back to the room.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
well,
we
they
were-
gave up basically. They gave up because they were like, "Oh, it's not working, and we need to go to different elevators." And we're like, "Let's
no.
just pick an elevator and go up and down."
They just
yes,
did some- they just
James,
went to do
that's
something
facts.
else.
Yes.
What
You guys
exactly
were like,
what
"This isn't
happened
working."
was-
You
Elena,
left.
tell us what
Well,
happened in
no.
the comments.
What exactly happened was I
They
was
just
just
got
like,
bored.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was just like, I gotta wake up early anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to go to the party. So like, why just be disappointed that I know a party's happening when I gotta wake up early? That was my literal logic.
So they gave up, went back.
They
to the
left.
road.
We found about this epic party. We meet these two black guys. They
Yeah,
asked
of
me.
course.
They were like, "Hey, do you have anything to smoke all this weed with?" And I was like, "We have a bong back in the room." And he's like, "It's cool." So we shut the fuck up, John.
No, just
we found out that apparently floor 19, room 135, there's a big party going on.
It's still happening, by the way. So
Oh, hell
don't be
yeah.
afraid to drop by.
It's
A
going
week
on
later.
until MAGfest next year.
But
Yeah.
okay, so we go on this epic quest to find. Supposedly, we postulated that there must be a secret elevator somewhere. There was no secret elevator.
Kind
We
of.
There's
There's like a specific elevator
There's like
you have to
a
get
couple.
in.
that
There's a
goes that
specific
high.
set of
Well,
elevators that go
yeah,
up all
there's
the way up
one
there.
elevator that goes from like basement level all the way to top. It's,
Yeah,
but
'cause
it's one
I know
elevator.
all elevators don't go down to like the level with the pool and stuff like that.
Yeah, that one. That's the one that went to the pool.
It was
Yeah.
weird. There's like a set that like it goes like all the way to the top and then to like the second floor, and then there's another one that's like -2 from the top and then all the way to the bottom.
It's the leftmost elevator.
Yeah.
Like,
So we got in that. We finally got to floor 19, room 135. We meet this wizard, and he
Yeah.
can apparently get us into this party.
Yeah,
but
Will the
he's
wizard.
too inebriated.
his name's Will, and he's visibly drunk. He's dressed up like a wizard, and we're like,
Is he Will Stamper?
Will, you can get us into this room. He's like, yeah, I can get you in this room. We're like, yes, that's
Everybody
fucking
else
awesome.
was trying to get into this party so fucking hard, and I'm just like, they already said no, and these people look pretentious as fuck. I
Here's the
really
thing.
don't want to be
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Will's trying to get us in, but here's what happens. He's like, let these guys in. They're like, Will, all right, this is going to be on you. Are you sure you want to let these guys in? Because they're getting mad because they're just letting anyone in at this point. And then he's like, oh, well, I don't know now. And it's like, fucking goddamn it, Will. You said you could get us into this party.
That's John's opinion right there. I'm just like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
I get
John
it.
loves
It's-
room parties.
alright, I
He
see what
loves
you're
It's not a
saying.
big deal
fucked
to
on
me,
the
alright?
couch.
If they
It's
say
just-
no,
Well, I see
whatever.
what you're saying. At this point, they've denied you. It's obviously not like super fun party. Obviously, there's like rules and there's like people.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
what's
look like a fuckboy trying to get into the party.
It's
Well,
basically.
dude, no.
Aaron-
I was like, oh, fuck, we're out, right? I'm like, okay, it doesn't seem like we're going to get in. But the two black guys, I forget their names, they were just like, Will, you got to get us in this party. Can you let us in?
No, the one black dude that was like, "Do you got anything to smoke this with?" was doing that. The
Yeah,
other
yeah.
guy was
He
with
was trying
me,
to- he
just
was-
like we're just like, "Let's go."
He was trying to get in real hard. He was even flirting with the fat bitch that was in front of him.
Ew! wasn't that fat. She was.
The only
she was
reason
a
I say
decent
that,
size.
you'll realize why I say that is
because she didn't let you in, and she was
didn't let
like
us in.
trying to persuade him
And
not
she
to
was
get
fat.
you.
she was an elitist. She
And
wasn't
she
even
was
that
fat.
fat, but she's a...
Well, no,
And
but
she was fat.
that's what I was saying.
Fuck
It
her.
seemed
And she
like
was
the
fat.
people staffing were elitists, and
Yeah.
therefore, even if you went in, you wouldn't be welcome. It was
Exactly.
very
So-
clearly bad vibes.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, fuck. And then finally this guy comes out, right? And he's like, all right, guys, all right.
He gave us
Come
this
with me.
bullshit speech.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
He
like,
gives us
they're
a
all
pep talk.
elitist. This is how you. This
Look,
is the real party at
MAGfest
MAGfest.
isn't
You guys
about-
meet all these people
Here's-
having fun together, and everybody. He just walked off, and everybody else was like, and I was just like, guys, that was a bullshit speech.
It's funny because I was about to predict he said MAGfest isn't just about parties, it's about coming together or something.
Exactly.
So,
And I was like,
this guy
that was
takes
a
us.
bullshit.
We realize this because the guy comes out, he grabs us, and he's like, "Hey guys, come with me. I'm gonna give you the top 5 tips on MAGfest."
I'm
We
gonna
go
give
down
you the asshole and pussy
Yeah,
discount.
I'm gonna give you the ass and pussy Jiffy Lube.
So he takes us down, right? He takes us down the elevator. I don't even realize, dude. I don't realize he's taking us as far away from the party as he can until we're already in the convention center.
Oh,
he takes
you
us down.
fag.
He's giving
I
us a
knew it.
bunch of
I
tips.
knew it the whole
and the
time.
thing is, the tips weren't that bad.
Are
Like,
you
he
serious,
said,
John?
He said,
You
"Shut the
didn't
fuck up,
you
Darren.
didn't
even
realize?
You didn't hear. Hold on. Shut the fuck up.
just saying, you didn't
Shut the
realize.
fuck up. All right.
It was
so
a good. It was good. It was
the
good.
pep
But
talk
I was
like. The pep talk was kind of true, but it was obvious he was fucking with us. But what he said, he was like, "The girls here, don't try to hit on them because they're either here with a guy or not here to be hit on." I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of true. I can see that." And then he's like, the party up there, they're all elitists. They're all fucking horrible. You're not gonna have fun up there." I was
Well,
like,
that's pretty
"Oh,
true."
That's true also." And then he's like, "The party's out here, really, like where this is happening.
This
you know,
is where
finding
the
them."
party is.
I'm
At
like,
that point, that's
that's-
where I would have been like, "Fuck you, nigga! I see what you're trying to do. Get the fuck out of here!"
Aaron and the 2 black guys, they were like, yeah, that's pretty good. And I was like, I was like, hey,
No.
nigga, you got played.
You
No, it was-
congratulations.
No,
You
no,
played
here's the thing.
yourself.
It was me and the 2 black guys. I was like, that's kind of a good one. But then you, Aaron, and Andrew were
and then
like,
they decided
that guy's
to-
full of shit. Like the thing is, his pep talk he gave us was actually kind of true.
It was
in
legitimate.
what he said.
But then it was like,
But then
we
we
still
realized,
know you're conning
wait
us.
a second, yeah, you're trying to get us away from that party. It might be a fucking asshole-filled elitist
But
party.
what was
but
funny?
we wanted to get in
but
either
what was
way.
funny is he didn't even go back in the direction of the party.
Oh yeah,
I
he
think.
just no. He just went towards like a random direction.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird. He seemed like an alright guy,
Turns out he
and the
didn't
tips
really
he was
exist.
giving
Yeah,
us were okay. Like what I agreed with what he was saying.
Well,
you know
but
what's-
he was just trying to get us away from the
We
party.
knew he was the
obviously.
ploy man.
Yeah,
we knew
yeah.
he was the
'Cause
decoy.
I would honestly just
Yeah.
say, look, dude, I don't need a pep talk. This is like my 3rd MAGfest I've been to. I don't need to fucking know all this shit because I already fucking know it.
Alright, but anyway,
Ass.
we get back, we start elevatoring again, we part with the 2 black guys, and
Well,
so
yeah,
we
well,
end
the
up
2
on the
black
10th
guys don't
floor.
want to give up. We're
So-
like,
yeah,
we're
we
like,
ditched
oh
him.
man, maybe that was true. And then you guys are like, nah, he's full of shit. Let's go back and try again. So
But
we
we-
go back to the elevator, start elevatoring again.
We passed these people on the 10th floor.
Like
we
2 or
pa-
3 times.
Before we got rejected from the party, we saw these people on the 10th floor. They were just sitting in the hall, like in the elevator, like the lobby area of the elevator, just
Yeah.
drinking. We came back up and they were like, come drink with us. We're having the 10th floor party. And we're just like,
Oh, okay.
all right.
Well,
so we
Aaron-
went out and sit with them.
Who is it that's got us in? It was Aaron? that
Well,
knew
I
the
would
guy?
assume it was like Aaron with his
What?
horn.
No, nobody.
No,
nobody
remember
knew
Aaron
that.
knew that one guy, right? Remember? Aaron
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
he knew
friendly
this
with that-
Asian. He knew this
Yeah,
Asian
yeah, yeah.
kid, and they started talking. I sit down next to this other dude. We all started talking, and I was talking with these 2 other girls and this blonde dude. I forget what we were talking about. It was small party talk, whatever. What's going on at MAGfest bullshit.
Yeah. It was kind of cool. So we end up on the 10th floor. All these people. It's great.
More
It's-
people start coming
these are
slowly,
nice.
but then I think Aaron and I, we went to go get, more drinks.
I
And by the
did.
time
I
we
went with
came
2.
back, there was like 10 more people
Yeah.
at least. And it
Yeah.
became this huge fucking
All right,
thing.
Yeah.
Until
so
about,
a DJ, even
yeah.
a DJ comes
a
out
DJ
of
comes
his
out and
room.
starts blasting music. It was
Yeah.
pretty fucking dope, actually.
It was really cool for like a small party. More and more people were bringing alcohol. All this stuff was happening. We were all like grabbing drinks and stuff. And then I'd say, I don't know how many people we ended with, but midway, like halfway point, somebody counted up and we're like, we have 18 people here right now. And that was like at the halfway point. And I'd say like 10 people probably joined up.
It was a
towards the end.
good like 30 people.
Yeah.
It was a good 30 people.
Yeah, it
All
was
in
a
that
lot of
fucking
people.
little lobby.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Yeah,
Christ.
music going on. Some people were dancing
Yeah.
at one point. And then next thing I know...
Ariel comes out, this big black girl that James and I know from CF, and she falls over, and it was so
drunk
funny.
as fuck.
Oh,
drunk
She
as
falls
fuck.
over, and it was funny because the whole 8-bit crew that was there, we all stood up and like ran over and like I was like, I know this bitch. All of us stand up and go and like pick her up.
No, you gotta describe what happened. Okay. So she comes out of the elevator, she's like, whoa, what's going on here? Collapses, total drunk out of her mind. I don't know it. But Renato has a cup and she's like, what's that? And he's like, I don't remember what you said, but you're like, she's like,
It was
can I have some
Fireball
of
and
that?
Cherry Coke. I gave her.
Yeah.
No, I didn't tell her what it was. And
She
then
was like, can I have some of that? You hand it to her, takes a sip. She says, oh, does this have cinnamon in it? And you're like, yeah. And she's like, well, my throat's going to close up and I'm going to die. And then she like passes out. She falls back, passes out.
No.
There's like what was it, like a minute we just sat there like.
Not a minute. It was like 10 seconds, and I was like, I know this person. I want to be
it was-
responsible.
It was enough time for me to turn to everyone and be like, should we?
Andrew and I got up first. We rushed over. Aaron and John. Well, I don't know if you came with us, but I know Aaron was
I know I
like
came
helping.
with
No,
you.
I know John
We all
came.
we all
He
sort
came
of-
when he saw that girl.
We all
Yeah.
escorted her back to her room, which was luckily on the same
We
level.
picked her up. Took her back to
Yeah.
her room. She goes into the room because she needs to get like an EpiPen or a Benadryl. She's
Yeah,
like, I gotta get
she
an
got
EpiPen.
an EpiPen.
She comes out with a bottle of rum and a bottle of Grey Goose, and she's like, "I've got more alcohol."
Alcohols.
We're like, boom!
I've got more
So she
alcohols.
brings. So
I've
she
got more
brings.
Taj Mahal.
So she brings more alcohol to the party.
She's just feeding it. Then someone brings out like
fucking
a
great.
huge box of like Doritos and Cheetos.
Yeah,
and
people
fucking
bring
shit
out
like
food,
that.
too.
It was good. It was good. All right, someone brought out a pizza. I got Jip though. He was like, it's $1 per slice. I was like, I only have 80 cents, and he's like, here you go. There's no fucking pizza, and they just gave me my change back.
Nice.
And then this
Alright.
dude in a bathrobe came out
Yes,
of the elevator
here's
and
the male
started
stripper.
He started
There's a
dancing.
male
God.
stripper. All right, this guy comes out bathrobe. It's obvious that he looked like he was a swinger or something because it was two really buff guys with one girl.
It was
all
cool.
in bathrobes.
He was really. By the end of the night, I had met up with another one of his friends, and we were just talking downstairs. When we went outside, at that point, we were talking the whole time. It was really weird. Like they were really cool, actually.
Yeah. So this guy, he looks like a lean Hugh Jackman.
So okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say, does he look like Channing? Does he look like an extra on Magic Mike or something?
He wasn't that buff.
He's
He was
very
more
lean, very lean,
okay,
but,
muscular.
but like a lean Hugh Jackman.
Mhm.
He takes off his robe, starts dancing. People are putting money in his fucking speedo.
Yeah.
God.
Dude, and Aaron slapped his ass right as a joke. No, here's the thing. It was so funny. Guys,
I was gonna ask if he put money in his
No,
ass.
here's the thing. It was so funny because it was almost really gay. He slaps his ass as a joke. Then the guy comes up, lifts up his robe, and like shoves his ass in his face, and like wants him to slap it more. And Aaron's just like trying to ignore it.
And, then Aaron,
He's
and so that's when Aaron found out that he ate ass.
That's when Aaron found out about his
Or at
true
least
calling
that man
for
made him eat
sexuality.
So-
But he came
and the
out
guy-
with a couple dollar bills.
What was funny is Aaron was trying to ignore him, and the Speedo guy looked so disappointed. He was like, well, not disappointed. He was like, oh, I thought I was gonna slap him in the ass. Whatever.
Wait.
Pulls off his robe.
Do you think that dude was just really someone at MAGfest who wanted like to save up money for like a new Nintendo or something? So he just puts on a Speedo
It's
he
just
intended
like-
to go swimming in and is just dancing.
He's like,
Get
come
some
on.
free money.
I need money for the marketplace.
Yeah, he's
Come
like,
on,
I need a new DS.
Daddy needs a new DS.
NES games that go
We
to
should have
buy
put
themselves.
MAGfest coins in his Speedo.
His ass
I
crack.
made that joke when I
Those
first
little
saw
mag
the mag
points on the
currency.
badges.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But anyway, so
Put
the
in, like,
party
20 of
progresses.
them.
It's up to about 30 people now.
Yeah, it's
up to
fucking
about 30
crazy at
people
this
now.
point.
It's probably 4:30 in the morning,
Too
something
much.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, really
and
early.
these two hotel
Three guys, I
security.
thought.
No, it was
Was
two.
it two?
It was
Okay.
like an older white guy and
A
an
black
older
guy.
black guy, and they come in and they were like, "Hey, you guys gotta get out of here! You're being too loud." And then like everybody was like, "Oh shit, we're so sorry. We're gonna leave." Everybody gets up and they're
He's
just like,
like,
"We're
"Just kidding."
They're just like, "Just kidding." You guys gotta be quiet though. Please find somewhere else. And they were like, everybody was like, "All right, the backup plan."
And they tried to-
fourth story
It was
courtyard.
really funny because they tried to offer him alcohol and they were like, I really want it, but I can't. And then
Yeah.
Aaron gave
I
him
like
the horn.
it, but I think it's bad.
What was funny is
I
Aaron,
like it. I don't
Aaron
like
grabbed
it.
his horn and was like, "Here's the horn," and the old man security guard points at it and he's like, "Oh!" I don't know, something about
It
horns.
was pretty.
Oh,
They were pretty
well,
cool. They were
yeah.
pretty cool.
Well,
It was cool.
all right, you forgot to mention, Aaron has this drinking horn.
Oh, yeah.
This really huge drinking
It's,
horn.
like, it's like a
which,
fucking
by the way,
hollowed
I
out
was
cow
taking
horn or something.
massive swings out of.
It's
Oh,
impossible
I know.
not to. As soon as you're like, Oh,
No, like earlier that same night, I must have drank at least like half that horn when we were at the rave.
Yeah.
Here's the
I
thing
was just
about
like, woo! And
here's
then
the thing
like,
about
I'd be like,
Aaron's
Aaron,
horn.
come back, please.
Hey, nigga,
Here's
come
the thing-
I mean,
here.
that thing has to be able to spill easily.
Here's the thing about
It
Aaron's
did,
horn.
though.
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
that's
lie,
surprising. That is so
oddly enough,
surprising.
It was
surprising.
on his fucking
I
back.
Yeah, he
didn't
just has it on like a belt, and
Not a
it's just
fucking
Alright.
drop.
All right,
Oh,
here's
I
the thing-
know.
Here's the thing about his horn. When we first saw it and I heard about it, I was like, oh, that's kind of fucking like lame.
It's
That's
gonna be
was
pretty.
the
I thought it was
coolest
gonna be pretty
goddamn
gay and
thing
like
I thought.
hipsterish, but it's pretty dope.
When he
No,
first
the
showed us, he was
coolest
like, I got a drinking horn, and we were all kind of like lackluster, like,
Well,
oh, that's
alright.
kind of cool.
What-
But once
It
he
was
put alcohol
so
in it and showed it,
fucking cool.
it was so cool because it was like
Once
a
he
great
put alcohol in
talking
it, and
piece.
everybody had a sip, we were all on
Bada
fucking
bing,
board.
bada bing.
No, I shit you not. Like my first thought was like super bad. He was the Fogel of the group. I was just like, oh no.
Oh,
drinking
I
horn.
was just like,
Oh, that's
oh
nerdy.
no.
That's stupid.
But,
But,
that
it's
was-
such a
that
good
was-
talking point. It
that
got
was
us
the
into so much stuff.
coolest
Like a lot of
fucking
people
thing.
were like, "Oh, that fucking horn!" Right? And like, it got us basically into like when I don't know. It got us into some cool conversations.
Yeah,
like
got
it was a
some
good talking
conversations
piece. It
started.
was like a weird like icebreaker that he just had. They were like, "You drinking out of that horn? What you got in that horn? Fireball? Fuck yeah!" It was so cool.
Totally unrelated to this, but when I was leaving MAGfest, getting into the car, I saw fucking in the recycling, like 3 fucking cases, empty of course, but just the Fireball just giant,
my
like
God.
this, just like 3 cardboard boxes that were
Dude,
like.
that was like Ariel's
think
Grey
there-
Goose. It was
I think
like
there were
this. I was
24
like, that is
packs
way
each,
too
or
big for one
24.
human to consume.
That was awesome.
I
But,
mean, but-
all right, so they come in, they break up the party. Really cool guys.
We all
We're
moved
like-
downstairs. At this point, I'm pretty
Well,
like
everyone's
I'm
like
pretty
whispering.
fucking-
Everybody's whispering. They're like, 4th floor. Go to the 4th floor. Just go. 4th floor, right? We get down there,
No.
like, smoking deck.
Everybody started smoking. Okay, I had this really weird long conversation. Okay, yeah, I was talking to this girl about vaping.
Wow, so you two were
Wow.
talking about how everyone hates you.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, I
were-
saw the two guys. I saw the two guys that like came and moved us out. Like I looked up at them and I was like, I saluted them, and they were just like, they gave us the thumbs up, and I
Really?
was like, woo! They're
I didn't
so
even know
fucking
about
dope.
that. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Like,
Because they
hotel
were just
security
watching us and they were
assholes.
just like, yeah.
Nice.
You know, they were like that good
So,
choice.
like,
It was
party
yeah.
continues on the smoking deck. Less people, I'd say about, like, half as many.
Half.
but still pretty
Mhm.
going. Everyone's drinking and smoking, and everyone's talking.
And that's where I was talking to the two bathrobe guys. They're like it was like bathrobe congregation.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Some
and it was,
sort of bathrobe
it was pretty
cult.
cool. I felt like one of the dudes didn't like me. He looked like Agent 47, so I was kind of like, this guy may or may not deck me at some point during the night, but I think I'm
Did he
being
have
pretty
that
polite.
barcode tattoo?
so I don't think he has a reason to, but his girl keeps looking at me.
His
I'm
resting,
not
he probably
comfortable.
he probably just had like a resting bitch face or something.
Maybe he was
Probably,
like,
No, but he
the
kept
male-
talking to me. He kept talking to me, so I was just
maybe
like,
he was trying to see if you're going after his fling.
Yeah.
I wasn't
He
trying. I wasn't
wanted
trying
to
to do that
swing
shit.
Well, I
with
know, maybe he just wanted to like make 100% sure.
I forget what I was wearing.
Nothing
Nothing.
at all. Nothing. Yeah, you were naked.
A bathrobe.
You took the kimono. You got the kimono out of my bag and you're wearing that.
That's why he was staring at you. You took his girl's
Oh,
bathrobe and you were just
Renato,
wearing it.
Why didn't you cosplay as the bathrobe anime girl? That would have been hilarious.
I
I
was
was
fucking
temp-
stupid. I would have looked like a retard.
I really was so tempted
That
to
would've
bring
been
that
funny.
mask. I was so
That would've been
tempted.
You would look like a retard on purpose. You could run around with the Buster Blade.
Because honestly, I just didn't want to
That
get
shit's
cracked or
heavy.
anything. Yeah, that, and because I think that they wouldn't allow that too. I think it has to be like foam or something.
All right, so this is where basically Renato, you go to bed pretty much after this, right?
I was like, it's 6 o'clock. This man is scaring me somewhat.
I'm gonna go.
But
to
I
bed.
do have work later today, so I probably should.
Get some
I probably
sleep.
should get some sleep. So like, I think I woke up at like 10 or something like that. Probably before that.
I want to say I don't remember when I started like going through.
Because I remember I was awake and I woke up at around 10 or so.
I had kept
and
my
you woke
stuff-
up after me. I think.
I had kept my stuff really consolidated so that like in the morning I just got up and like I could go like out the door.
Honestly, I didn't even know you left for the longest time. I just thought that you were like going bringing bags, and I was like, wait, he left? And I didn't
he
even get to
did
say
say.
goodbye or anything. I was like, wait, he just fucking
I did
left.
say
Well,
bye. I
he
was like,
said bye to
I was like,
me.
bye. I was like, guys, I gotta go. Bye.
So-
Then I'm
Basically-
actually glad I actually misdialed you and stuff. I'm glad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Renato goes to bed. This is where it's basically me, Aaron, and
yeah. What happened after
Andrew
that?
left.
Andy boy.
So I go back to the room to get more like drunk
jack
and-
off. Oh shit.
to get more fucked up.
Get more
And I'm
jack
getting my
off.
stuff, and then you come in. You're like, I'm like, dude, is the party still going? Because I'm not sure if I should go out or just pass out. And you're like, yeah, actually, they're all still out there. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'll go. So I go downstairs, go to the floor. I try to open the door. It's locked, right, to the smoking deck for some reason. But there's like 3 people out there, and I'm like, well, everyone's gone. Obviously, I missed something. I walk back. I'm calling Aaron, right? I'm dialing it. I'm walking up and down the aisle, and then the Asian guy that Aaron knew walks by, and he's like stumbling by, and he's like, hey, is there a bathroom over there? He just points in a random direction. I'm like,
He's pointing at the
No.
wall. Is there a bathroom?
I don't think there's any public restrooms on this floor. And he's like, well, I'm gonna use the stairs. And goes to the stairs, and he's like,
Satsukan all over
he
again.
goes to the stairs, and he goes in there to pee, and he's like, don't tell anybody. And it's like, who am I gonna tell? So I'm just like, don't worry, man, I got you. He goes in there, and I hear, and he's just peeing in the stairs.
What?
Yeah.
And that's when John went total bro and was just like, it's alright, bro, I'll catch it in my mouth.
He's like,
I was like,
it's okay.
you were
I'll
jerking
catch
him off
my
while he was
totally
peeing.
He was
bodacious
just
mouth.
like, you're in luck.
I was like, here's the
You're
thing,
in
I was
luck.
just
I'm a
like,
piss boy.
here's
He's
the
like,
thing,
you're
I
in
wouldn't-
luck. I'm totally bodacious with that.
He was
I
just
wouldn't
bodacious,
want him to do that,
bodacious.
but at the same time, there's nothing I could do. I'm just like, fuck it, dude. Just
Yeah,
It's
'cause
too
he-
late.
He's
Whatever.
too drunk to stop. You can't point him in the right direction.
he's full of
I
piss.
would
There's
love
nothing to
if
stop
I
him.
would
I don't know
love
why he
if
didn't
a
pee outside.
family who was not
I just
at
realized
MAGfest
Yeah,
just started
well,
walking
because he
up the
couldn't get
stairs.
outside, remember?
Bush.
Wouldn't
No,
that-
he came out from there.
Wouldn't that just be
So,
the funniest?
I don't know why the door was locked. But here's the
say
thing,
a
I call
family
him.
who's not at MAGfest starts walking up the stairs or something like that, and they just see him
They see a
pissing.
guy peeing.
Yeah, they
at
just
like
see him
5
pissing.
a.m.
Yeah, like 5 a.m. and they don't even
Why-
know
I'd be
MAGfest
more
is going
concerned,
on.
why is the family up at 5 a.m.?
Who
So
the
I
fuck knows?
call Aaron, and I'm like, hey Aaron, is the party still going on? Where the fuck are you guys? And he's like, we're walking up to the parking garage. We're gonna watch the sunrise. I'm like,
Fags.
awesome, all right.
Sounds
I'll go,
really romantic.
I'll go
Sounds
with you
pretty
guys.
cool.
Sounds
Give me
really
a sec, I'll be up there.
homosexual.
I go up there. I'm walking up. Aaron sees me and is like, "Hey!" And then the guy who pretty much started the party.
The
was
big,
this
tall, blonde guy, yeah.
no, very Nordic guy. He
He's
looked
cool,
like
he was cool.
Smeagol or whatever. What's no that?
Swissguard.
Swissguard. He
Fucking
looks
retard.
He looks like
Smeagol?
Swissguard. He sees me and he's like, "Seth Rogen," and I'm like,
6'4" looking
"Yes."
Smeagol motherfucker. I'd be scared as shit.
That's just a Wendigo, dude.
Yeah, actually.
It's a fucking Wendigo.
Actually, yeah, it's the Wendigo. But
Christ.
they see me like,
fuck.
Seth Rogen. I'm like,
Because he's wearing his Jewish
Yes.
sweater from
I got my,
night
that
That
before.
movie, yeah.
my pentagram sweater on, and they're like, Seth Rogen. I run up and I'm like, hey, what's up? Everybody's like, hey, it's yeah. And
Wait, like everybody migrated over there?
yeah,
Yeah.
they were all
Probably-
still
I
drinking.
should
all-
I should have stayed. That would have been cool.
To watch
It
the
was
sunrise,
cool,
yeah.
actually. It was actually cool. So then the sun was rising, and Swissgar was like telling us about like Nordic mythology and stuff, and we were just watching the sunrise, and
That's pretty
it
cool.
was pretty fucking cool. And so he was just describing this Nordic mythology as the sun was coming up, and we were all still drinking and really drunk, and
That sounds like a pretty badass way to start the fucking morning, dude.
yeah.
That
So
Sounds
Don't you
pretty
mean
sweet.
end the night?
well, yeah. I
Well,
guess.
yeah, technically
pretty
it's
much end the night. For
yeah.
us, it was
Yeah.
end the night.
It's a nice end of the, or it's a nice beginning of the last day of MAGfest.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
like, oh, this is where we part ways, guys. You know, it was like what, like almost 10. It was right before you guys woke up, pretty much. Like I'd say 30
I think I
minutes.
remember you walking in as I was waking up or
Yeah,
something, or like
yeah.
right after.
I remember
Yeah.
because I woke up a little while before you woke up, and I remember John coming in after you woke up.
Yeah, so it was around what we got there around 10 or something.
Yeah.
No, a little earlier. I think it was like 9:30 or something.
Probably.
But we got at the room like 9:30 or something, and we were like, we laid down, and we were like, oh man, that was pretty great. We're laying there for like a couple minutes. We're like, oh, I just want to pass out, and then we hear an alarm go off.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Darren's alarm goes off, and we're just like, oh fuck, it's the
Wait,
morning
did
now.
you guys? Oh, that's
fuck.
right. I was gonna say, how did you not hear my alarm? But then I remembered I woke up and I stopped it before it happened because I was just like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I forgot
you
to
turned mine
mention
off.
throughout each intermission that they came in the room, I was awake for each one. So I basically didn't sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking to them and shit, and then like in the morning I was awake before you guys even got back. So it was basically like I stayed awake the
James
entire night.
play-by-play, pretty much.
Yeah, he was filling me in every time they came back. He was telling me about drinks. At some point, I had some Fireball. I don't remember why I did that.
It was pretty crazy overall. And the drive home was kind of scary because there was an instance where I like closed my eyes, opened my eyes,
fell to sleep.
and I'm like half a mile down the road from where I was. I didn't swerve at all.
Thank God.
I just went straight.
It'd
But
be funny if
when
you
I
just
opened my
drive off the
eyes, I'm
bridge.
like, uh-oh. And I like slap myself and I'm like, I'm just not going to go to sleep.
And you
Just
did.
drove all the way home and
did.
died immediately.
Yeah, but overall, great MAGfest. I would say even better than last year.
Oh God,
Mostly
actually,
because we
because
were all
I've been to
in tune for
four.
it. We
This is
weren't
my
tired
fourth
and shit.
MAGfest, and this is the best one so far.
Yeah, like it was like
And hell, even that little supporter package was the best one.
Like, I
yet.
haven't had the perfect MAGfest yet because I still need to delegate my time. I think I slept a little bit too much, even though I didn't sleep that much.
Yeah, you didn't
well,
sleep
like
at all, man.
one of the big things about MAGfest is finding out what you want to do there.
Yeah.
And like each year you learn a little more. Like
That's great.
It's good. Like devoting the whole thing to parties is tiring. Like
So you
it's
gotta-
good to party like maybe 2 days and then like.
Well,
like
the last night.
if
that's
you
like
would
a good
ask
night
me,
to
I
party.
would say for the first night would be a party, and the night before the last night would be the
I
only.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're
But,
there for 4 days.
Yeah.
4 nights.
What was I gonna say? Oh, another great thing is as we were all leaving the parking garage, we like turned to each other and we were like, I think we just started a MAGfest tradition.
Oh yeah,
And
that
then
was
we all-
definitely a thing. I was
Yeah.
telling the 2 girls that were there. I was like, this low key needs to be like a MAGfest tradition.
So
now.
we all high-fived and we're like, see you next year. So I think like next year, last night, floor 10, it's gonna be like a thing.
Well, I'm going to that. and this
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
So we pretty much we started a MAGfest tradition.
Well, we'll
We
have
part-
to- we'll
we
have to
were-
see.
We were
Because we'll
part
have to see
of a
this
MAGfest
upcoming
tradition,
MAGfest to make
The
sure that
genesis
people
of
do
the
it.
MAGfest 10th
Who
floor
knows?
party
Maybe
tradition.
people don't.
Yeah.
Maybe people forget and don't.
And the
do
thing
it.
is, a lot of the people that were there, that was their first MAGfest too.
Oh yeah. Well,
the
no,
girls
that's what I was
who-
gonna say.
It was
a lot of
Swissgar
first-timers.
and 2 girls that started it, and I think it was the 2 girls' first MAGfest ever. And they were like,
Yeah.
we're coming back for this. So
Oh yeah, that was kind of like the idea of what I wanted to do, like kind of bring the parties to us, like not in our room per se, but like
because our room was fucking messy
Crap.
as shit, and having like 20 people or so would be hell.
we also walked to
yeah.
McDonald's afterwards.
oh that's
I
it.
forgot
yeah.
about that. It was sweet.
Oh right,
It was weird.
wait no.
We walked to McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
We came up with this hierarchy thing where it was like a medieval type hierarchy thing that we created, right? Darren is king,
Obvious.
Andrew is queen.
Obvious.
I'm like jester, right? Because the
James
jester
is a slave.
James, shoot, I forget what James and Elena are because basically we based it on seniority, how many you've gone. James is twice, Elena is twice. I forget what you guys were, but it was like
Am I I'm the fucking squire?
like bishop or
We're
something.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
No,
And then
you're
you and
apprentice.
Aaron, we said were soldiers at this point just because it was your first. But
yeah.
we knighted
Yeah.
Aaron.
You knighted him?
Why the fuck did you knight Aaron?
We were gonna knight you too, but you
We're
weren't
not
there.
out.
We were like,
We're
when we
not
get back
out.
to the hotel
We're
room,
not
we gotta
out.
knight.
When this is over, we'll knight you with the Master Sword.
Yeah!
So
Yeah,
we'll
you'll get
take
the official
pictures.
knighting.
So we were like, based on like your first MAGfest experience, we knight you through the experience, and since Aaron had gone way harder than any of us, we knighted him the Knight of Parties.
Of
Well,
course.
he
parties,
is.
what the
He
fuck?
is.
Yeah,
He
he's the party
definitely
knight.
he has that party
Yeah.
type of
He's the
personality.
party
Oh
knight.
yeah.
I feel
Well,
like he could just party.
Yeah.
Party.
We're
Well, yeah,
gonna
that's
go
why I
out
was
tonight.
surprised you guys didn't go the night before when I found out. Because I told Aaron about like 3 parties, and I told you guys about the like 5th, 6th floor one.
It was, yeah, we weren't really feeling it, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I
was
can
timid
understand.
to go to a room party because I felt like it's so enclosed. There's not a lot of people there because it's a room party.
Well,
But if it's like
usually-
bigger, I can roam around. And
Well,
pick
no,
and choose.
usually those just kind of leak into a hallway or leak into multiple rooms.
I think what happened is we forgot how easy it would be just to integrate with a
Yeah.
party like that. So
Yeah.
like my apprehension was like, oh, but we don't know anybody there. And like
Yeah,
in my head,
but,
I was
like,
like
nobody
psyching. I was
there.
psyching myself out of it because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's gonna be awkward. But then like
Dude,
the
the
last
best
day
thing to
was
do, the best
threw
thing
that
to
all
do
out.
is just to come in and be like, I got stuff to share.
Bada bing.
That's
Yeah.
the best thing to do.
Well, I mean, that's everyone likes that. Even if
I
it's
agree.
like non-alcohol. Like, all right, I can't tell you how many parties I've been to where I'm known as the guy who brought the 5 boxes of chocolate chip cookie dough Pop-Tarts and immediately everyone talks to me.
No, dude, someone, like I said, someone brought
they
you
think
saying
it's
Doritos
so
and Cheetos, and
interesting.
everybody was like, wow!
Yeah.
Well, no, because like
alcohol is great, but when the guy comes in with food, then he's like,
Yeah.
Well, no,
You're
because
the king. You're
well,
the
no, but like
fucking
it's
king.
it's like you get even more attention when it's something like really oddly specific. Like I'm always known as the chocolate chip cookie dough guy because that with me being drunk and eating chocolate chip cookie dough Pop-Tarts are like the best thing ever. Like I don't know why.
Wait,
Well, that and walking to McDonald's.
Is it
I don't know why.
better?
Wait,
We're not.
James,
it was your
is it
first
better-
drunk walk to McDonald's. How did you like it?
But
well, we knighted someone, so it was
Well,
pretty
James,
fucking
that was
crazy.
great.
I
got a
walks
question,
to
James.
McDonald's
I got
are
a
like the
question.
best thing ever. I don't know why, but it's
weird,
just amazing.
It's weird, yeah.
I got a question, James. Because you say that alcohol and cookie dough Pop-Tarts are the best thing ever. What about post-coitus with alcohol Pop-Tart? cookie dough?
Post-coitus, after being drunk, you're done. Like, that's, you
we-
go to sleep.
No, I'm saying
Post-coitus
you just
after being
take
drunk.
a little bit,
I don't even know if I'm
fuck
keeping it up the
around or
entire
something,
time.
and then you
Whiskey
drink
dick.
more with them.
Whiskey
Post-coitus.
dick.
You
I'll
drink.
get
I've never
more.
actually had whiskey dick.
I don't know,
Yeah.
drink and have sex enough, you'll get whiskey dick one of those times.
Well, see, the thing about I don't know, like being drunk with me, it's just like there's still a sense of being sober because my ego keeps going.
Yeah, because
So, like,
honestly,
even
I
if
can't
I'm-
tell a difference between if you're sober or drunk. I can't tell.
Well, it's because like even if I'm uncoordinated,
I don't know.
my voice
Well, I can
is
tell
still
with
talking.
John.
Yeah,
John's
exactly.
similar
That is
to
still
Every how I
talking
feel,
to
it's
me.
like,
he won't
You can
stop
kind
laughing.
of tell. It's
Well,
so
I get
subtle that
laughy.
what's weird is like with him, it's so subtle. Anyone who doesn't know him wouldn't notice at all, like at all.
Well-
but if you know him good, there's
Yeah.
it's so subtle that it's like, yeah, he's fucked up.
No, but that's what I'm
Get
saying.
outta here.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's because like I'll be out of it, but like my voice in my head is still coaching me through things.
Yeah.
And so it's just like I'm still piecing things together. I'm still not doing things that I wouldn't do
You're
sober.
keeping it cool. You're
Exactly.
cool under that situation, yeah.
Exactly. Like
For me, and like I think a lot of other people, we sort of like let ourselves go and kind of like.
Outwardly?
well, that's like the thing though.
Whatever.
Like I am letting myself go, but like I'm still like consciously aware of like, all right, I don't want to do that because I know I'm going to regret that in the morning.
That's like, I feel like outwardly I'm like really cool, but then on the inside I'm thinking, oh god, I can't like let anybody know that I'm like super
with
out of
me-
it right now.
Well, no, with me it's not
I don't
even
give a
that.
fuck.
Well, no, at that party I was just like, I don't give a fuck. But when that dude, Agent 47, was looking at me, I was like, oh god, I don't want to fight someone.
Like I don't know if you saw at the rave, but the rave, I drank most of that horn.
Yeah, that was funny because you were like kind of not stumbling around, but you were visibly like, I drank
Woozy.
a lot.
Yeah, I was just like, man, why did I drink so much from his horn?
Like,
why the
I think there was
floor
a
is
moment where you
spinning?
turned to me and you're just like, I think I just finished off his horn or something.
It was something like that. I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, when we were at that fucking like the game stand and I was talking to you, like, and it finally hit me, I was like,
oh,
right!
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, dude, don't leave me. I'm afraid I might get lost.
Dude, I was so scared. I was so
Alright.
scared. I was like, oh god, what have I been doing for the
the
past?
papers.
Wait.
I was like, oh god, what have I been doing for the past couple
Alright.
hours? I was so scared.
So the truth when they hit you,
so
it's just
funny.
immediately like as soon as they hit you, it's just like, oh shit. Like I was telling you about like if you stay focused, it's just like, oh man, I'm completely sober. But the minute you move, it's just like it's just
Over
like,
again.
whoa,
Let me just say this real quick.
It's like Iron Man's
Any-
first steps. You're
Hold
like,
on. Wait, guys, let me do something real quick. Wait, hold on. Any of the references to drugs you hear in this podcast are complete satirical and are not to be taken seriously at all. It is complete satire and not real at all. It is complete
Thinking of
satire, and anyone who
satire.
takes it to be real and truth
Is a gay
you are
baby.
insane. Yeah, you're insane. Insane.
You're gay.
You were
insane.
insane.
All right,
You're
you're
gay.
a sign.
Continue. You were basically just like, I remember because you were like, please don't lose me.
Because
You're
I was
going
gonna
to
forget
lose
what
me."
I was doing, and then I would forget that I was here with people.
And you didn't have a room key, and I was betting that you couldn't remember the room number too.
Well,
I don't
know.
remember
I
the
remember.
room number.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I was like afraid.
You know
I'm
what's
not
funny?
gonna know
I
how to
still
get
know the
there
room
because it
number.
was.
but like yeah.
To the
But like
night,
yeah, but we were in the marketplace and we were looking at some 3DS games. He just puts his hand on my shoulder. Dude, don't leave me. I was like, what? I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. I was just like,
oh,
I was like, this is why we created a buddy
James,
system.
was it that one with all the imports?
yeah, it was the one with all the imports.
Yeah.
That guy was awesome.
He just put his arm on my shoulder. Dude, don't leave me.
I'm gonna get lost.
I know it.
Okay, my biggest concern is because like whenever we would go up into the elevators, even when I was like sober, like I was still having trouble remembering what direction to go.
Yeah, because
we would
that
take multiple
hotel,
different elevators.
it
It's
really is a
disorienting.
maze.
The thing is,
They
the
make
more you
everything
go-
look the
the more you
same. It's
go,
such a
that's gonna be,
maze.
like,
Dude,
gone.
like by the end, like when I went home on the last night that I was there, like I was like fine. I was like, okay, I know where I'm going now. It's okay.
Yeah, and it'll stick
Yeah.
with you. Like
Yeah.
this
Well,
year, I
'cause-
knew where everything was.
Yeah,
That
'cause-
time I was scared. I was like, I'm
You'll-
gonna forget how to get
You'll
up
learn
there.
the hotel.
Yeah.
You'll learn the
Yeah,
ins
it'll
and
become
outs
your
and
second
stuff.
home.
Yeah,
Because
pretty
honestly,
much.
I know that place like the back of my hand now. This final MAGfest that we've been to right now, this last one, that just solidified I know this hotel so well.
Yeah, same here. Like I would say obviously the experience for me was really different, but it was because I hadn't seen Elena in a really long time. So it was just like catching up and then hanging out. Like next MAGfest, I might cut a little more loose. I'm
Yeah,
probably
should.
gonna go to
Yeah.
a party or two.
I
or
wish I
something.
had gotten to see you, after you'd low. But
Oh, dude,
that's
the first
always
night-
something I've wanted to
The
see
first
James
night
do.
he was like
I've seen-
blasted.
He was
It
gone. He
fucking
was
crazy.
gone.
James,
He was
I've never
gone.
seen James
Well,
high.
see,
Mentally?
that's
He
weird.
I don't
was,
even
he
know
was
if he
on
was
the
there.
bed and not movable. He was,
Yeah.
he was a
Oh, no.
boulder. You're
I-
a boulder.
like,
He was
I
just
was-
like this.
Like
The whole
like
You're
time.
I
a big
said,
black boulder.
Like I said, the
So
only way
boulder.
I can explain it was I felt so drained. Like I was so tired. I was just like, I don't want to move from this spot.
Couch
And
lock.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
like-
if it was you or you, but you're like, I just want to shut my eyes. I don't want to go to sleep. I just want to shut my eyes.
That was me.
you.
No, like I
Yeah,
like
because I
I
guess your
kept my
eyelids were
eyes
just
closed
really
thinking
heavy.
I was gonna go to sleep, and I didn't go to sleep, and I was just like, all right,
I
that
hate
confirms
that. I
that I'm not.
fucking hate
Oh, it hit
Well,
you when
no.
you went into the ABC store, right?
Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I was trying to take my.
Yeah.
It's like basically I walked in and it was just like, and I was just like, no,
God.
why? And I was just like, all right, just make to the vodka, make to the counter, get the fuck out.
The streets start
I get to the
folding and
vodka,
shit.
I get to the counter, having good
It's like
conversation.
Inception.
Yeah.
All right, time for you to pay. Pull out my wallet. I can't get my card
You're
out of
just
my
like,
wallet.
you're just like, you open
You
your
pull
wallet,
out
you're
your
like,
initial D card.
Power ups.
And they're like,
can I
yes,
pay with power ups
see,
for
I
women?
see you are class
All right.
C2,
No,
but
he
we don't
opens
take
up his
that
wallet.
here.
He opens up his wallet, pauses. The clerk's like, "Sir, are you okay?" He's like, "You're just like, what is money?"
No, all right.
much is it?
He's like, oh shit, I didn't bring any bottle caps.
So I got this. I have this new wallet basically, just because my old one finally fell apart, and like all the card holders are so tight, like
Yeah.
that even sober.
Well, you
I
got
can't.
your ID?
Dude, it's like a
You were trying to
version.
pull out
You got
your
No,
ID?
no, my ID came out no problem. It
Okay,
was
that
the
would have been
credit card.
funny because they'd be like, "Oh, he's fucking with us. He's underage."
No,
He's like,
he knows me. He just,
Oh,
but he still
okay.
has to scan
Okay.
my ID.
All right.
But like, the card holders are so tight that even sober, I struggle getting it out. I could not get it out in my current state. I was just like, no, please don't do this.
At that point, I would have freaked out so hard, I would have broke the wallet. I'd be like, "I don't need this wallet anymore."
Well, no, but I'm trying to pull it out, and I'm thinking, oh man, I feel so terrible. But then I'm just
Fuck
like, do you
this
want to try to
wallet.
get it out? And I was just like, want to try to get it out. But then he couldn't get it out either, so I was just like,
oh,
Thank God.
it's not just me.
this dude,
I'm
it's funny.
not
My
just
wallet.
Yeah,
is
he had
so
to hold
fucking
on.
loose.
I had to hold on to my wallet, and
Like
he had to
a
hold on to my
like no
card.
joke. Even if I turn it upside down, all my cards fall out.
Oh no! See, I had to hold on
Damn,
to
you got
my
a
wallet.
slutty wallet, dude.
I mean, keep in mind, this thing is fat.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
it's a fat whore.
I shit you not. I had to
I
hold
told
on. Jesus Christ!
I know, I fucking told you.
But I shit you not. I had to hold on to my wallet with two hands. He had to hold on to my card with two hands and pull the card out.
See,
It was
James,
the most
this is
ridiculous-
how loose you need
The
to make
dude
it,
behind
James.
me was laughing because, like,
Teamwork.
yeah, exactly. And I slid it, and I was just like, "Thank you, thank you for making. Thank you. Now I don't look like a bitch."
And now
or
I can't
something.
wait
I
to use this
appreciate
next
you.
year.
Dude, my
And-
face is still fat, dude. It's weird.
Oh, yeah. I got back
that
to
was
the car.
best character.
I got back to the car and
We'll
let out
talk
a
about
sigh of
this
relief
later.
and was just like, I'm not going anywhere else. I'm not leaving this car unless we're at
Wait,
the hotel.
Bernardo, do you have it with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you bought an initial D card?
Yeah, I
Yeah, he got an initial
card.
D
Oh
card.
yeah,
Ryan,
his
tell
character's
it-
fat.
Yeah, because we got a story.
Let John figure out the differences.
Okay.
Because now I got a different shirt on my character, though.
Shit,
so
okay.
it's a little different.
Wait, does the game actually change?
Yeah,
it
changes
like has
your
a
character.
printer. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
it
Dude,
uses
the
it with
game
that
is so
heat
great.
stuff for like the heat things.
Oh, so background.
And it changes your rank too and shit. And
Alright.
it's so cool.
This for the people listening. With the initial D machines, you can buy these ID cards, which is
And it
basically
saves
your
your data
driver's
and
license.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it saves your data and it updates the card. But it also updates your character every time you get new
And
items, every
it's
time
like-
you go
is
there
up
any,
in
like,
rank.
My
Sexy
face is
anime
fat.
bitches
My
Yeah, you can
face-
choose to be a woman if you want. Yeah.
My
'Cause
face is
you
fat,
need to get one.
and his eyebrows are angry.
Well, it's funny because
Really?
Yeah.
well, the
Exactly.
more you play the game, you get this little bar where hold on,
Show me your
hold on
card,
a sec. It fills up this little bar and it starts a little roulette wheel, and you press the the start button or something, and it stops the little roulette wheel, and you can choose if you want this new character customization or not. And because I love the character customization, I think it's awesome. I love that idea. So the first character customization I got, it looks like the typical generic shonen guy, and it just gives him angry eyebrows, and it's the best.
Oh right, and
Oh,
then like,
yeah.
and then like they were just like, "What's the difference
Dude, yours
between?"
is fatter too.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
I gave Renato's only upgrade was it just made him fat as shit.
My neck
So he's
didn't
a
even
fat
change.
so-
My cheeks are just like.
He's just fat as shit now.
Yeah, it looks like he went to the dentist or some shit. But like the first day they came to me, they're just like, "What's the difference?" I
Yeah,
was
'cause
just
we
like, I
both
think the
looked-
eyebrows are
We
different.
looked
I'm
exactly
not sure.
the same. This generic dude with a white shirt, the short haircut, and all that. But I was just so pissed off.
Oh, another thing. We should probably speak on behalf of Andrew.
Yes.
Andrew
Unfortunately,
didn't
he
speak.
passed away.
Was fucked up.
Andrew went to MAGfest with us and had just as much fun, but he's not here right now. 'cause
Yeah, he's not. He's visiting his brother or something.
Andrew
He's seeing a family.
went
but
to.
But he had as
Andrew-
much fun as we did. Hell, he might have even had more for all we know.
A
What's
minute of
funny?
silence.
What's funny?
Andrew went to NASA.
Nice. He went to NASA.
He's
and
an
died.
astronaut. He was an astronaut.
He
He
died in
died.
space.
He died. No, he died in the spinning
Not,
machine.
dude, he died in Challenger 2. It's the Challenger 2,
He
man.
threw up and choked. You know.
He died in the centripetal force machine, the one that spins you around real fast.
But
He
what's
died
funny
in
is
the lobby.
What's funny is
He
Andrew.
died in the
tripped.
lobby of the spaceship.
Andrew at the floor 10 party.
He died on
He-
Magic Mountain.
He didn't say anything, like basically
And
nothing
everybody
the whole
loved
time.
it. Everybody
Yeah.
loved it.
He was like a party favorite just for sitting there being just fucked up out of his mind with sunglasses. He was just sitting there silent, just not responding to anything, like just looking at people. And people were like, I like this guy. Andrew is my spirit animal.
They're
Someone
like-
said that.
That
like,
girl kept asking me what my
I
spirit
don't
animal
know
was.
what it is,
Oh,
but
And
yeah,
I
I'm just
like
like,
you.
what
that
did
bitch.
you say?
Oh, I said.
You said Jew. You
I
said Jew.
yeah.
And I was just like, I guess I'm a bear. And she's like,
No.
yeah, you look like a bear. And I'm just like,
I think spirit
What?
animals are
Not
fucking
really.
stupid. So
It
when people
is.
ask me, I'm just like,
But
I don't have an answer. I was like,
Andrew
I was
did,
like,
you know,
Jew,
Andrew
obviously.
did tell me what his spirit
Anthropoid.
animal is.
what's his
The
spirit?
dragon.
Oh yeah.
He's dragging these nuts.
Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
see that just reminds me of the first college party I ever went to was like this black fraternity, and I was a party favorite because I was the nerdy nigga.
Really?
The
Yeah.
one who
That
knew
nerdy
Dragon
nigger.
Ball.
I was the nerdy nigga.
The one who knew Dragon Ball better than everyone.
Well, no, it was literally I was just
he
wearing
knew
glasses.
Dragon
I didn't
Ball,
speak to
Naruto,
fucking anybody.
and One Piece.
And Bleach.
This nigga looks like Itachi.
Like, oh shit, nigga, showering got some fucking booze up in here.
I remember because the booze there was literally just water with like a slight wheat flavoring.
So they
Ew.
didn't have
That's
like
gross.
real
It was
booze.
like
It's
what
bong
was it?
water with
It
mixed
was
with
all
water.
40s.
It was either like Natty Light or Bushes or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
It was
That's
something
disgusting.
really. It was a really cheap keg. Like I'm pretty sure they got the big keg at like the dollar store or some
We
shit.
have a natty light fucking
A fucking mirror, yeah.
mirror on the wall, natty light.
Natty on the
I don't
wall.
know, but
Who's
it
the
was-
shittiest booze of them all. You are.
Yeah, it really is. That's the only reason I have it hanging up. It sucks.
Jesus Christ, Darren.
Well, and besides, I kind of like it.
We have tons of beer signs. You got.
I got a shit ton. I got too
Beck's,
many.
Heineken.
I've got the fucking neon Heineken.
Anyway, MAGfest was pretty. That was really fucking dope. I'm excited
Yeah.
to go
Awesome.
next year
I
already.
can't wait. Also, it'll be the big 5 for me.
All right, so
Big five.
can I get a closing statement? from
Actually,
each of you?
before this closing
Wait.
thing, I got one thing to ask.
Okay.
This came with my supporter package, this little book. And because I opened it up because I want to write in this, and someone wrote on the inside, and this is not my handwriting, book belongs to nigger. Who wrote this?
Wait, what the fuck?
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
my handwriting.
I had a theory.
Who wrote book belongs to nigger?
Are you serious? Let me see.
Because it's not my handwriting.
Was that you, Renato?
I didn't write that. That's not
Really?
my
Renato, is that your handwriting?
That's not my
I have a
handwriting. My
theory.
handwriting's not that shitty.
I know who has.
See, I thought it was Renato.
There's only 2 people that have handwriting that bad. Let me see it real
My
quick.
handwriting's
Yes.
pretty. It's
Let me
not always
analyze
the best
it.
looking, but it's organized and very like spatially like
No.
correct.
There's only 2 people I know who have handwriting this bad. It's either Andrew or Aaron. Those are the only 2 people.
Well,
that
Aaron
say
wouldn't. I don't think Aaron would write
it.
that.
Aaron wouldn't do that. I don't think because he doesn't know us well enough.
So I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to ask Andrew. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was tempted
I'm going
to
to
say.
assume
the
I was
mystery
tempted to
of
just say,
belongs
okay,
to nigger.
I was gonna say,
Da-da-da.
okay, everyone, write that. I want to see how you write.
That's not my handwriting.
So we're gonna have to ask Andrew if this book really does belong to nigger.
Man, that's a cliffhanger.
Because I remember I did this on the back to test to see if the pen works. I was like, oh, it works. I can't wait to write in this. And then I open this up and I see scribbled, book belongs to nigger. And I'm like, this isn't mine. This is James's.
It can't be mine anymore. It says nigger on it.
Yeah. Oh, no. And I love niggers.
Identify yourself, nigger.
Book belongs to nigger. Identify yourself.
All right. Away from the nigger talk. All right.
I can see someone.
Final
All right.
statements.
Final closing MAGfest statements in review or whatever.
That was. I can't wait till next year. That was pretty fucking rad.
Yeah. All right. And tell me your highlight.
The highlight.
Obviously, last day.
The highlight was probably that last party or the rock band. That was pretty. That felt like I got the MAGfest experience.
Yeah, that
right
was
then
that
and
was
there on
the
that last
MAGfest
day.
experience. Was that rock band?
Yeah.
That was the experience.
Next year I'm probably gonna do something different, but it's probably gonna be just as crazy because it's fucking MAGfest.
Yeah.
Well, you still need to spend some time in the arcades
That's
and all
true.
that shit. You always got to do that.
Hopefully there's more guests.
All right.
Well,
D nasty.
D nasty boy. This MAGfest, because out of all the 4 MAGfests I've been to, the first one I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so it was okay. The second one I started getting the hang of shit, and I was like, okay, this is awesome. Third one I was like, oh, it can't get any better than this. And then this year, it was better. This was the best year, honestly. And honestly, what I think is because there were no panels. No panels we wanted to see, so we just had to make our own fun.
Yeah.
And that's what was so great. Highlight, I gotta say, was you guys were at that fucking Ninja Sex Party concert or whatever. I had like an hour and a half to myself. I would get in line for Initial D, put my card in, play, get done, get out, and go back in line. Repeat for about an hour. That was pure bliss. I loved it.
I played enough Initial D to last me the next MAGfest.
Oh,
I'll
dude,
be honest.
No joke, when you guys are all gone, I'm popping that shit in the PS3. I gotta play some more. I love that game.
Jesus Christ, Darren, you have a problem.
Well, no, I mean, it's the most fun racing game I've ever played.
Darren,
You're addicted to the D. The initial D.
All right,
All right, John. You.
And Rock Band. That was awesome.
That was fucking dope.
Well,
Next year,
Honestly.
we have to do a video of all of us doing Rock Band.
Oh, hell
we
yeah.
have to.
we need to do more filming at MAGfest.
Yeah.
I think.
Definitely. We
But
kind of botched the filming.
I'd say, yeah. But I'd say, I mean, if it keeps getting better and better, because like so far, like Darren said, each year it seems to get better and better because I think we're getting more used to it and more. I guess more outgoing.
A routine,
Yeah,
basically.
not a routine because
Well,
each year
not
is
really.
different.
Well,
Because
no,
we
you're
know-
learning more about what you want
Yeah.
to do there.
Because
Yeah.
we know, like, okay, we don't like certain panels, we don't like this, we don't like that, but we do like this and this and
Well,
that and
I
this.
think each year we have less and less inhibitions. Like
We're getting more comfortable in the situation.
Yes.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that provides more situations that create memories, and that's what MAGfest is about. You know,
It's
creating
literally
memories.
Yeah.
one
Break.
It's one big piece of stone that we gotta carve fun into.
Okay,
Carve
we
our
need to write
legacy.
that as a quote down. MAGfest is one big piece of stone.
There's one big piece of shit that you make into something beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
one big piece
Yeah.
of shit that you mold into something
And the
that's
highlight
amazing.
was that last night. That like, shit. That was like
That sunrise would have been pretty cool to.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
was- yeah.
you should have taken pictures. Or
that
Yeah.
24-hour long period of just like being really fucked up with a lot of really fucked up people and just hanging out, and it was really fun. Then the sunrise was actually really cool because for some reason, because of the cloud formation, it looked like just one giant beam shooting up into the sky.
That's awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That sounds like the ending to a short film.
It really does, actually.
Kind of, where they
Oh my
realized
god.
it was about the journey that really mattered.
Shut the fuck up, John! That's too sentimental.
Shit.
See, I imagine the short film differently already.
They realize that you shouldn't hate anyone. Everyone should just be gay.
Yeah.
Just
I
fuck
wasn't
on top of
imagining-
black.
MAGfest.
The
Everyone
point
just
is,
be gay.
2016, we should be fucking dudes.
Exactly.
2016. We should be fucking dogs.
That's true too. Yeah. 2017 is gonna be ball sack amazing.
It's gonna be
Uh,
kick-ass. I don't know what the theme is gonna be. Like
Can't
last
wait.
year was Metroid. The year before that was Zelda. Or this year was Metroid. The year before was Tron.
Yep.
The year before that was like Zelda.
Which was cool. Yeah.
Year before that, I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah.
But I wonder what they're doing next year.
Jimbo.
All right, I
James.
guess I really like this MAGfest. I'd say my highlight was probably being drunk and playing arcade games with Elena, honestly.
Well, which games did you play?
And we
Tron.
basically went from, because for some reason, like there was a certain time that we were in the arcade, there was like no lines for Initial D. So
So
we
you
just
just
kept
played
playing.
that?
Yeah, we played that a bunch. We went to that
Well,
hand rhythm game, and then we went to Taiko.
Wait, what? Oh, Groove Coaster?
Which is the one where it has like the beams of light going down, and you're doing the weird.
Wait, is it the one with the two weird things with the buttons in the middle and you move them?
No, it's that one where it's,
had
it's,
5
it's like
buttons,
DDR but for your hands.
Yeah. Remember?
Oh,
last
Para
year?
Para! That
Yes,
one where it's
Para
the
Para.
5 and you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good game.
That's pretty cool.
Because for a second there, I also thought, because Renato, remember when we played Juby?
Yeah,
That game was awesome.
Dude, that game is so fucking cool. It's like
It's like a
spread your
4x4
fingers.
grid
Yeah.
of all these little touch screens, and they pop up the music
It's
and you
like,
have to go.
you know those it's like the raved light set things. It's like that. It's exactly like that. It's
Oh,
like
I
a
know what
light
you're talking
box
about.
thing.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
It's really fucking
It is
awesome.
so
and it's
cool.
so intense.
It's
the most
hard as
intense
hell.
Rhythm
It's
game
one of the
I've ever
hardest
fucking
games I've ever played, rhythm-wise.
But yeah,
my God.
like, we were just drunk. There were no lines at like. It seemed like there were no lines at whatever we wanted to do. So it was just like, all right. So just like Initial D, a bunch of rhythm games, and then the Taiko, of course.
Yeah.
Oh god, Taiko's awesome.
Oh,
Didn't
and
get
that,
to play it this year, but
there was another drum game where it takes a pic. It's a video of you.
oh,
Playing
is it that one weird one right next to that Groove Coaster one
Yes.
with the weird thing, and it's got next to the one with the guns for something, rhythm guns or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
Rhythm
like,
guns.
You have to go
Bow,
dun dun
bow,
dun dun dun,
bow,
and then
bow.
You're
sometimes
shooting up your school to music.
It doesn't
Straight
have-
on
it has,
two.
it
It's
has
like,
like a
let the
connect.
bodies hit the floor.
It's got like a connect or
Let
something in the
bodies
top,
hit the
and it's like.
floor.
James.
You're just holding onto the triggers and gunning people down.
But James, you're talking about the one that has like a connect at the top, and you have
Yes.
to hold it up and do poses.
Yeah,
I
that was
didn't get to
pretty-
play that, but
It was
God,
actually
that had a
pretty
good
fun.
soundtrack. I saw fucking Mem Shikate.
And Please Don't Bomb Us.
Please Don't Bomb Us was on there. Groove Coaster had every good Hatsune Miku song on it. No joke.
I think that wraps it up. One thing, I want to apologize for saying Elena's a party pooper, because I realized when you said you haven't seen her in a long time, and you guys are close friends, so now that makes a lot more sense to me.
And now you're
Well, yeah, it was
closer.
just like it was catching
Yeah.
up, and plus we do have a different sense of fun. Like
Like,
like
'cause I can
parties are
understand
alright
some
every
people
once
like
in a
being
while,
there.
but I don't feel like compelled to like go to every party.
I
don't know.
just did this MAGfest because again, that's not something I do very often or get
Yeah.
the chance to do very often. So I was like, this MAGfest, I'm really gonna like try and be outgoing, fucking do,
Cool
just
shit.
experience MAGfest as much as I possibly can, and that's different for different people. So
There we go. And that was our MAGfest.
And it was awesome.
this is Renato signing out.
D Nasty.
John Meyer, me.
Faggot.
And James, John, Dare, and Extreme. Renato.
Shit.
Bears.
Oh. Okay.
See you next time.
Good night,